Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and people of all gender identities, welcome back to 0 Hours Played, where we're playing some more They Are Billions.
And we lost at the end of last week, so we're going to start a new game.
We lost 4 times at the end of last week.
Sure, but I mean at the very
7
end.
times. 6 times.
6 times. We lost 6 times, yes.
That's a lot of losing. So we decided maybe we should try accessible mode.
Mm-hmm. And if we, like, win, that's cool, and we'll go right back up to hard.
Can you toss me the Clorox things? I think you'll have to... Yeah, paper towels are on top of those. There's grossness on the keyboard.
I wish there was, like... I wish keyboards were designed to be cleaned. They don't seem to be.
There's a secret to cleaning a keyboard.
You disconnect it and, what?
You disconnect it. And then it's not connected, and then you don't accidentally type things while you're cleaning it.
That's not the problem I have. The problem I have is, like, I want to do a deep, thorough clean.
Don't get your keyboard that dirty.
Great idea, sir.
Oh, great. Oh, no.
Oh, no, we started in one of these, that's...
It's not that close. It's not as close as the other one was.
This accessible mode is a lie.
The zombies seem to die a lot faster. Maybe this will...
Was that our problem?
It makes... If the zombies die
Wasn't
faster...
our problem that we were just garbage at this?
I don't know what our problem was exactly.
All the way. Come on.
Another big pile of the undead. I mean, building defenses right in front of the zombie houses is probably not a good plan.
They're just gonna go attack that.
Yeah.
That seems awful close. Like, we're gonna have to deal with that soon.
We're definitely gonna need to deal. What is this constant... What is this noise?
Apparently this keyboard doesn't work anymore.
You cleaned it too well.
All right.
Is this a problem? Look, I can't read.
Only
your
if I
name.
need to... Linnea says that's an old game. I think
It's
didn't
not
this
an
just
old
come out
game.
recently?
This came out...
All the way.
I feel like it, like, in January or February. I mean, or January or December.
I will kill our enemies.
I mean,
Is that playing to you guys? That should not be playing to you guys. That should only be coming out on 3 and 4.
yeah, this game just came out. Thank you, Ellen.
Attack!
That sound plays for everyone. It's always done that, I think.
I will
It
kill our
should not. Let me try plugging this back in. I'm sorry, but I would help if I had a keyboard.
If it, this is a problem. We're having technical difficulties over here.
Will you excuse me for a moment while I test if this keyboard works on other computers?
Sure.
Tell me. Let's go.
So I guess we're just gonna build some food. We need food. Let's put food here. It's better food.
Attention. Building complete.
I stuff a sawmill. So
Ready and waiting.
we have a ton of stone, which is nice. We don't have any wood, which is less nice.
That will be easy.
It works fine on my Mac, but
All right.
Okay.
I do have another keyboard.
Let's go. Great idea, sir.
This one is much worse. And bigger.
Oh yeah, that horrible thing. That's got the what's it called? The weird buttons, right?
It also just works when you plug it in,
Which is nice.
which is nice. I'll add, USB 2 hubs to the list of things that I need to get for the office.
Can't even.
Shut up, Windows. I know, it's keyboard. Cool your jets.
Windows is very impressed with itself that it managed to figure out what a keyboard does and how to use it.
On your orders.
I really wish I knew what these were for.
Attention.
Or if they're for
They're for taking a hot steam bath. Once we defeat all the zombies.
It's possible. Okay. It's time to put some walls down. I guess for now I'm just gonna like wall along all of this. Doesn't seem like the best choice, but
Attention.
That's where that House of the Undead is coming from, right?
there's a House of the Undead here, yeah. So, and I'd like to have a little bit more room.
Of course, they can just come around that way too.
I know. Well, we need to build a wall there as well. We need. This game is a game of putting walls places.
This is a game of walls.
Everything okay?
There are games of towers, and this is a game of walls. Does this not have a... I'm trying to learn the key shortcuts because it... Who did these key shortcuts? These are terrible.
It might not be backslash, it might be a forward slash. Just drawing it wrong. Oh, that's
it's
I.
I. It's I.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better. I thought that was a forward slash.
It's italic.
F for defense. Okay, and these don't have.
No, you don't build walls enough to have a shortcut for building walls. That'd be
That's
ridiculous.
Literally the thing I want a shortcut for the most.
It'd be ridiculous.
All right.
I know I talked about StarCraft last week, but
Understood.
they do strategy game things very well.
All right.
They have a it's not their default
Commander?
key setup, but I like it a lot. They just have a key assigned to each little button, so no matter what the button is, you can press that key and it activates it.
Is everything okay?
Which I found very convenient. Okay, we get to build the second sawmill. Should probably put somebody down there before a zombie sneaks
Just get
in.
a tower.
A tower and an archer just before the
Yeah.
zombies sneak
Guide me to the inside.
sneak right in.
Those zombies there look like they could use killing.
It would be nice to
I
like.
guess there's just more everywhere, right?
There's more everywhere. However, I think expanding that direction and maybe trying to expand towards this when we have the technology, like. I mean, maybe we should kill those houses of doom. Maybe things would be better.
I think we should, like, kind of focus on that.
Right now, I'm just worried that if I attack the houses of doom, the zombies will get really annoyed with me.
I think the zombies are going to get really annoyed with you.
But I want them to chill out about it.
Does that seem like a thing that's likely to happen?
Not particularly. I'm trying. Here, I got to build so you can actually walk through the base. So I think we have to put the houses here.
I think the one tile gap where there's road is probably enough.
There wasn't.
It wasn't? No.
Yeah, see, this is like I don't think you can walk here.
They're zombies. They're already really annoyed with you. This is true. EEVP? Or no, just two E's. EEVP. Yeah.
There's
I will kill our
a
enemy.
few of them. Which mayor do you want? You want a free sniper? Sniper's real good.
Chad Siegler's got the best name.
He does. I like the friend mayor. What was his name? Zachariah Friend something?
No,
George.
Zachariah was something else.
Okay.
Wasn't it Edward Friend?
Edward Friend? He should go near the zombie houses, right?
Probably. The only reason I would say maybe he shouldn't is that if, like, if those large boys start coming up, you don't want them to start charging when he has a very high range on them. Like, he can see all the way to the House of the Undead, almost.
He's not shooting even that guy, so I think it's fine. I see what you're suggesting, yes. Alternatively, we could just get a ball right here and stick him in there and have him kill the house and see what happens.
Wouldn't that get them to start attacking the wall?
Probably.
And then the wall wouldn't last for very long?
Probably.
Let's rush some stone walls, because we know how good they are now.
This rushing business. I see what you're saying.
You don't
question-
play like that?
No, the question is, how?
By reserving enough space to have both the sawmill thing and also the stone yard. Just expand all the time. Do all the things.
Constantly?
We're playing on the longer amount of time, right?
Yeah.
So
yes,
we probably have, like, days before we even get invaded.
I guess you're right. I guess that means we just... This is ours now. We're going to try to push these zombies back a little bit.
Yeah, it seems like those two guys can hold out on their own, almost.
Maybe this wall should even be there. Is that too ambitious?
No, that seems like a really good idea.
Let's see.
Otherwise, you're not going to have enough space.
Yeah, I have, like, a very limited amount of space right now. Mostly because of this. Which is nice.
Yeah, but let's start turning it into sweet stone walls.
So to do that, we need the
No, I know, we
workshop.
need to do everything, but... We're not that far away from that. One more tent and a couple more wood, and we're there.
Is easier mode easier? Yes.
It is too early to tell, I think. The zombies die easier.
It's a little easier. Yeah, it's a little too early, but actually, I think it's about the same. It's a little faster, but not significantly. It's not like they went from 2 hits to from 4 hits to 3 hits or something.
I think the big thing that we'll find out is when we actually get invaded, because we're playing. This confused me. So the easier modes let you play, have you survive for a longer amount of time?
Which sounds harder.
It sounds counterintuitive, but what we think happens is that it'll actually spread out when you're invaded. So in previous games, we were getting the first invasion was day 12 or 13, I forget. I think it was the end of day 12. And they usually show up the beginning of day 13.
So we're currently on day 7. Yeah, you can't.
Oh, right. You can't see that.
Currently on day 7, so we'll see what happens.
I'll maybe consider shouting out the days as they pass. They pass quickly.
They do.
Oh, Skynight Flyer, did you see the Falcon Heavy launch? It happened just before we went online. Yeah, it actually happened. That shot of the 2 boosters landing side by side, that was some crazy stuff.
I'm looking forward to seeing GIFs of all of the cool aspects of it that I somewhat missed.
They did mess up. I don't know if you noticed this, but they messed up the live stream. They kept saying, ignore the fact that the 2 cameras look very similar. They're actually the 2 different boosters, but they weren't. You could tell that for sure as they were landing, because it only went to 1 landing pad.
Yeah, now you mention that, now you mention that. Yeah, they did.
I only noticed that at the very end, and I was too blown away by how cool it was.
Why am I?
Because I didn't actually know ahead of time that that they were going to land them both at the same time.
Soldier's already a veteran.
Probably the one who's
up
there just doing work.
He's doing a lot of work. He's doing more and more work. Give him a little tower.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't hurt to give him a tower.
We almost have... I think this is about where the wall should be. Anyway.
Rotate that wall 90 degrees.
Seems better. Here we go. I mean, I could just jump right to Stone Workshop right now.
I mean, how long does anything take to research?
Not a super long period of time.
Because, I mean, we also need to go to density next, but, like, those stone walls are, what were they, 10 times as good?
Over twice. It's over twice. They felt like 10 times as good, but it was still only...
Like 2,000 hit points? Was it 400?
This one's 400. Those were.
I think they were 2,000.
I think they were 1,000. Yeah. So it's
I
like.
thought they were 2,000.
Ah, I'm not sure. We'll find out.
Either way, a lot more.
Oh, I had another thought, which is, I don't know. Do we need to do single walls? Because we could like double wall it. That might make everything last a lot longer.
Well, the problem is, which side of the wall do you put the extra wall on?
I guess yes. I guess that's a thing.
Well, if you put it on the outside,
I think you put it on the outside.
Then you reduce the amount of aim your archers have.
I
On
get the
the
trade-off
inside,
there. Yeah.
you reduce the amount of space you have.
Mm-hmm. But also, if you put it on the outside, your archers survive for longer, like a lot longer.
Yeah, that may be true.
No, actually, I don't need that. I need.
I liked the tiered walls thing that we were doing.
We're also going to do that for sure.
Like that seemed like a very organic way of defending a city.
Stone. So we need quarry. Best we could do 6? That kind of. I guess we can get also. No. Maybe not. I don't know. Find out.
The big deal about this landing is this is the Falcon Heavy. So if you're familiar with the Falcon 9 rocket, that's SpaceX's reusable rocket. They basically, in a rocketry fashion, taped 3 of them together, and it's the most powerful rocket in operation today. The only rocket that is significantly more powerful than it that ever successfully launched is the Saturn V, the moon rocket. And they landed 2 boosters simultaneously. I bet I can find a
I
clip of
bet that
this.
exists already, yeah. That existed instantly after it happened.
This keyboard is so bad. Keys are like way too big. Barely type on this thing. Yes, media thread. Give me the medias. Thermal video of it. Apparently the center core was lost.
That sucks.
Here we go.
I mean, fundamentally, the big deal about this landing is this means that somebody will actually go to Mars eventually.
I wouldn't get ahead of myself.
Well, that's the aim here, is that like they've proved that maybe going to Mars is a thing.
The Falcon Heavy could not realistically take people to Mars.
Sure.
There was at one point a plan where they were going to get the Dragon space capsule, which has just been delivering cargo to the ISS so far. They were going to make a special Marsed up version that basically land like a greenhouse or something on Mars. A very small
that
one.
Sucks.
What?
This forest doesn't connect to the.
That's a small wall, though. I mean, it still has to be a wall. Whatever.
Come on.
I mean, I'm just thinking it's easier. It's gonna be easier to build up there than it is even here because of like all this junk.
Yeah, but the rocket isn't big enough to actually take humans to Mars. That's an even bigger rocket you're planning.
This was a proof of concept towards the even bigger rocket.
No, this is the bigger rocket that they wanted to build over the last 10 years or so, and now they've built it, and it works.
I kind of want to stick a farm here. It's a bad idea, but I want to do that. Okay, so we got farms. I mean cottages. We're getting close to getting the thing done.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Just strap 9 of them together.
Tell me. Let's go.
Just like really curl it up is what you're saying?
Understood. I will kill our enemies.
Strapping 3 rockets together doesn't seem very Kerbal Space Program to me.
It's
I'm sure it's well thought out and everything, but
well, that's why it took so long
Mhm.
because they figured, yeah, how hard could it be to tape 3 of them together? Turns out, kind of hard.
science, yeah.
And like Elon Musk was saying, I don't know if he repeated it again today, but he was saying at least a few months ago that he was only about 50% confident that this would work. So.
But it worked.
But it worked.
Attention. Building completed.
I mean, we'll see how confident they are for the next launch, but
Attention. Technology research finished. Commander?
we're getting a pretty decent area walled off now.
Yeah, except for the walls part.
Attention. Building completed.
He is definitely a madman. I'm sad I didn't end up buying his. Excuse me. I'm sad I didn't end up buying his flamethrower.
You didn't. You didn't really. Did you really want the flamethrower?
I really did want the flamethrower.
Do you need?
You don't want a flamethrower?
Actually, not really.
But it's the world's safest flamethrower.
But you explained that to me by explaining how it wasn't actually a flamethrower.
Yeah, it's not actually a flamethrower. That's why it's safe.
Commander?
You think? I hope he'll be able to shoot those guys. I don't know if you can shoot over trees.
Any orders?
I guess we'll find out.
I guess we'll find out.
You can put another tower on the other side of the trees.
Not yet.
Great.
Why not yet?
'Cause
Oh,
of
yeah, right.
Maybe we should workers. It's always workers. Oh, there's a. I'm one worker short.
Building completed.
That's garbage.
It is garbage.
So wait,
Okay,
have you
here's-
gotten yourself screwed?
No,
and you have
no,
to delete
but-
something?
Wait, that doesn't take a. Huh. Doesn't take work. Okay, here's what we'll do. We don't need this right now. Let's take those workers and put them back into something. One of these. Which will be. Why not over here?
We should endeavor to finish that wall before we forget.
Good point. Let's get on that.
Because that seems something
Key?
we're
It seems
very
important.
likely to forget.
And then the houses of doom start dooming,
Yeah.
and then the doom just
The
wanders right
doom
around.
just wanders right in.
Yeah. Don't want that. You know what I would like to research? I would like to research Great Ballista.
You are gonna be
That is always a good solution
Yes.
to any problem.
What if you hit it with a pointy stick that's about 10 foot long,
Mm-hmm.
going very fast? Can they not walk through the base?
Yeah.
Oh, that is fully... I thought this was not going to block it.
No, that looks pretty blocked.
Okay. That's fine. No one needs to use that gate anyway.
It's a decoy gate.
Mm-hmm.
They go to that gate hoping to be let in,
Ah,
and then we
good.
shoot them from around the corner.
We can go through here. So this is the main thoroughfare that needed to be open.
All right.
This is not as important.
We built that Tesla tower, so you saying something about a wall?
Yes. Probably put a tower on that end too.
Why not?
Can I just directly replace this? Don't worry, she's fine.
Panicked worker that went a little too close to the zombies?
Yeah, she was like, ooh, look at those doomed houses over there.
Attention.
What does EP say? EEP. EP.
So normally to simulate weight, In a thruster during development, they used steel or concrete. Elon said that was too boring, and the last thing you want for your company is to be boring. So you used a $300,000 Tesla Roadster. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
They had to pick
Day 15 is when we got attacked.
They had to pick the north, huh?
That's where we have the least defenses. That's where I'd attack.
Zombies aren't supposed to be intelligent. How'd you get there?
I don't know how they got there.
Don't like that.
No, that's not good.
I know there probably should be a gate here eventually, like, we're gonna lose most of it anyway. Guess there should be a wall here. How about that?
I guess that would be nice to extend it a little bit. This is not even the Horde yet. This is just stragglers coming in.
Yes, I'm trying to get us ready. I think she'll be able to hold this fine for now, stragglers. So I guess you can't shoot over trees, which sucks. Maybe we should research some spikes.
Spikes are good.
I much prefer it.
Oh, we should build the stone research area now, because we researched it.
Let me, after the Horde, how about the...
Okay,
I want to spend...
Okay,
some
you want to
wood.
have your gold in case you need to spend
No, I
it.
want to spend the wood. It's the wood
okay,
on
yeah.
this.
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
to put this here.
That'll be good. I wonder if it can shoot over trees.
I guess we'll find out.
It might be higher up. Doesn't particularly look it, but you never know. And day 16, hour 17, when they actually got here.
Not that many of them.
There's one knocking down your wall.
No, he's fine. He's fine.
Well, we do need that wall removed, so he's doing us a favor.
Okay.
Did not build it in time.
The thought that counts? Yeah, okay. So as soon as we have 40 wood, we'll build the Stone Research Center.
40 wood. Now we're making some wood.
Yes, that's not that long. That's like 3 hours or something, I don't know. In game.
Where are we gonna put it?
I was thinking here-ish. I don't know if it fits exactly.
Alright, that'll be fine. Probably ought to repair everything.
Okay. We have not enough workers to build more energy again.
How do we keep getting ourselves into this situation?
I don't know why we have, like, used up an odd number of workers.
We should have,
Probably these.
instead of researching the market, we should have researched the houses.
I have that.
Oh, we have cottages.
Yeah, we have cottages. The cottages also just require energy.
Oh, we don't have the energy to upgrade the cottage to get the people to get the energy.
Yes, exactly. You understand the problem. I guess I should just...
Sometimes you don't say all the steps,
Sorry.
so it takes me a minute to figure out what's going on.
Do I need that? Probably need that.
Building completed.
Okay. Stone walls.
Stone walls!
Stone walls first, I think. It's probably the best of the things.
Stone walls were real solid.
And then maybe we get greedy and push forward down
I
here.
think we should.
Or maybe we just actually build a wall there. maybe.
If we do want to get greedy, we should put the Basilica Tower like further down and not where our current walls are.
Right, like in the middle.
Yeah, somewhere in the middle.
Attention. Building completed.
Okay. Gold. Some gold.
Do you need me? All right.
It's always the one. It's always resource management. Anything else interesting about the launch?
I'm just checking it out and trying to see.
Attack!
So the moon rocket was really the biggest rocket that's been launched?
Successfully launched.
Successfully. Right.
That's a big caveat. The Russians built one bigger, but it never worked. It probably would have worked if they had, if the Soviet Union hadn't collapsed and they had funding to launch it like 2 more times. But,
Sure, but that happened.
Yeah.
Ruined everything.
Is everything okay?
So the only other news is that basically everyone has a different theory on whether the center core survived or didn't survive. The feed definitely got cut.
Yeah.
Which, you know, happens. But
They explained why the feed was going to cut before the rocket landed. So
yeah. There are both people saying that they're sure that they saw a rocket standing up on one of the cameras or one of the screens in the background, and there are other people who say that they're sure that they saw the screen without a rocket on. Maybe
Okay.
they're both right. Who knows?
I mean, they could both be right easily.
If during the stream they had a feed of the rocket not landing successfully, you would have heard a reaction from the crowd. I would have thought. So
Yeah, me
who
too.
knows? It does sound like one of the side boosters didn't land perfectly. Landed a little hard and crooked, and probably broke a leg. They were going to reuse them anyway, so it's fine.
I want to put a ballista tower here, but the zombies are not cooperating with me. Okay, maybe now, because I want to put it so they can actually maybe hit this building. That's probably fine.
I don't think that'll actually hit the building.
It might be able to hit the building.
So we're just like coming down here and poking the Doom right in the face.
I want to touch the Doom. I want to see what the Doom does. I'm sorry, I have Doom curiosity. We have Doom curiosity?
Mm-hmm. Make that the subtitle as well. With Chiron, lower third, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Here we go. There's a lot of zombies out here.
We are not controlling the zombies. The zombies are bad.
We can kind of help them go directions by... Oh, we are hitting the building.
Oh, nice. That seems like it's only going to piss them off, though.
It's pissed them off.
It is actively pissing them off.
They seem concerned about the... Ooh, they dropped resources.
My mono black deck is a rat's deck. But then I play commander, so.
Didn't know we had Magic fans in the audience. I really wish I could build a wall here, but I just...
We've poked the Doom too much.
There's too much Doom poking. The Doom is getting more intense.
Yeah, we may have done a bad thing.
I killed one of the buildings. Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Being attacked.
Let's just... Oh, I need to build the thing.
We're just hoping the inner walls will hold them off now.
Here?
Yeah.
This is like we're in a situation. We're in an impasse. Like no one's getting any ground really. I can build some wall. Why can't I build a wall here? I guess maybe there's like a there's a little jerk hiding right there.
There's a zombie who's gotten himself trapped in a tree somehow.
I mean, I can mouse over him. So now I should be able to.
Oh, they were bad at walking. I see.
Yes. This is a problem. This is much of a problem.
I did warn you that they could go around the bend there.
You were correct, it turns out.
My favorite color in the context of magic, or in the context of colors I like?
But how about both? Do you want to do both? I don't know if you have a favorite color or not. Not everyone does.
I don't know.
They are trying to break through.
There's a small...
And we're screwed.
It's... As soon as this is... If this... Come on. Why'd they have to go that way?
And we're screwed. Favorite magic color? I don't know, I like the multicolored decks. So like, blue-black or blue-green, probably.
Remember how I said it was fine that we didn't have the gate working? It was not fine. I think we probably lost.
We definitely lost. I knew that before you did.
I thought there was maybe a chance of pulling it back from here. I shouldn't have poked the Doom. I mean...
Yeah, but we were Doom curious, so...
I think my favorite colors are probably... I don't know anymore. I've built too many decks.
Yeah, I have the problem that I don't... It's hard to pick a favorite, and also I haven't played in ages, so...
I've been really enjoying a Grixis deck I have. It's a commander deck.
Wait, which colors are Kris again?
That is black, red, and blue.
Okay, right.
Yeah. I think those are, in some order, I would pick those. Go. Number 8. It was my fault we lost. I'm sorry. I just couldn't help myself.
The Doom was there. It was so tasty looking.
Yes.
You just had to, see how bad it was. Turns out real bad.
Yeah. Prepare first and then poke Doom. Is what I learned.
I think the rushing stone walls worked well.
It did. It did work well.
I would have worked better had we not, immediately died. Is maybe more what I mean. This looks pretty open. This looks considerably open. There's some free stone up there.
Understood.
Just gotta check.
My commander.
That's not blocked off in a
That's
nice way.
blocked off.
Oh, that one is?
That one is. This has like one tile of space, which is weird. Let's get that free stone. That'll be useful.
Building completed.
Is that a free explosive barrel right next to it?
Is everything okay?
No, that's free oil.
Oh, cool. We've never had oil before.
We've never had oil before.
Wonder what we can do with 10 oil.
This is very disturbingly open.
We don't need to fuck with those zombies. We need to see what else is out here.
All the way.
If they start moving, usually they keep moving. Is the thing. That seems like a problem.
What?
See how I cannot build a sawmill? Because
It's outside of our radius.
it's outside of a radius. I don't. Maybe the sawmill doesn't require wood.
Materials?
I'm not sure. If we don't have enough
Maybe
materials,
we'll
we have to
go
restart.
find some free wood.
Or find free wood. Okay, well, what's going on up here?
Ooh, that's a nice little peninsula. I like that.
Great idea, sir.
Faster than my bow.
Come on.
So really, if like all of this down here, we could jump down to this point. And
EE's favorite color would be blue.
that point.
Come on.
A lot of people like blue.
On your order.
Blue's cool.
Blue is the color of doing all the stuff.
Blue is the color of being overpowered.
Understood.
Right to leave the house.
On your
I've been.
Straight to the heart.
I don't know if you guys are in the audience familiar with Loading Ready to Run, but they just hosted a Canadian highlighter tournament.
Yeah, I only found out about that when it was like 90% over.
I just watched
Real
the
disappointed.
video on YouTube. It was really cool.
But the video on YouTube's like 7 hours long, isn't it?
Yes, but I just I was doing other things and I left it on and paid attention to some of the cooler matches.
Go is
I just keep thinking about making overpowered combo decks now. That's
Highlander seems really fun, especially the way they play it.
yes. They had
straight to
crazy consistency in a format that has 100 cards and you can only have one of each.
any orders? Come on.
I really like the
narrow his head. Take
Tolarian Academy deck. It was ridiculous.
Of course.
You
What is Tolarian Academy?
Tolarian Academy is a land that taps for a blue for each artifact you control. So basically,
Right.
the deck was entirely mana rocks, that and 2 ways to win, and a bunch of ways to draw cards. So he would just spend his entire draw half his deck, play all the mana rocks from it, untap them, retap them, and then try to win somehow. It was pretty cool.
Building completed.
He spent a few
What
turns.
was the win condition? Like milling them out or something?
Emrakul was a win condition. I
Okay.
think he won most of the time. How did he win? Oh, he won with, what's it called? Walking Ballista, which is, you may not know because it's a newer card.
I've never heard of that card.
You pay X and it gets counters on it, and then you can throw the counters at your opponent to deal damage to them. So you just get, 30 mana, which is enough to kill your opponent when they're at 16 or something.
Right.
And if you don't know what magic is, I'm just speaking gibberish.
If you don't know what magic is, you stopped paying attention several minutes ago.
Sure.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
I mean, look, we're going to talk about nerdy things like rockets and magic
Of
and
course.
board games.
Where do I build the walls even? Maybe over here too?
All the way.
Should look up the
And
art.
landfall deck.
That sounds
white,
cool.
and you removed it because it's too many colors and too many cards. What format do you play?
That will be easy. Let's go.
We have done some magic
Formats.
streams in the past.
Yeah, we've done a couple of.
Me and
online
Alan did three of them.
streams, right?
They didn't go great. They were okay. We tried to play
Casual, solid format.
the best.
Come on.
Oh, it's a modern legal deck as well. Cool.
Oh,
That will be easy.
The only competitive Magic I ever tried playing was like drafts at Friday Night Magic and stuff.
Waiting on order.
That's hard.
All right.
yes.
It's like the people who are good at those are really, really good at
Come
them.
on.
I think the most competitive format I ever played in was Cube on Magic Online, which is also
Any
very
orders?
hard, especially when you don't know.
Well,
what
that
cards
just takes
do.
like the esoteric knowledge of all these crazy cube cards that you could never actually play with in real life.
Attention. Building completed.
I'm thinking there.
Don't they have banned and restricted cards in Cube?
Yes.
Right? In Holiday Cube?
Yes, they have. Yeah, like Black Lotus and stuff like that. Yeah.
Ready and waiting.
So I'm thinking first wall here.
But they've got Black
then we-
Lotus, and then they've got like the stuff that's banned and restricted because it's too confusing to actually use
Waiting
properly.
on orders.
Don't they?
On your
They have like big, crazy bananas alpha cards.
Perfect. I will kill the enemy.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I think it's more the interactions get really complicated.
Yeah.
Than just the
Colony.
cards are weird. It has also been a while since I've done that.
Attention. Building completed.
I would put the wall on the inside of that little peninsula so you can jam them together and fill it with spikes.
Oh, you mean like here?
Yeah, like
Okay.
a few tiles back.
We have to connect there, probably, unfortunately. So you're saying?
I'm just saying
Where would
any-
you ideally put it?
I
You
have
like
no idea.
like here maybe like like something like that.
Any kind of choke point where the zombies are going to get choked up in
Mhm.
there and you can fire at them and fill it with spikes and stuff.
Okay.
Because it's a natural choke point, right?
Yes, I see what you're saying.
And it would be useful to like keep them away from the edges of the wall. I don't know.
Is that not what you're describing?
Yeah, basically
I'll
that.
remove this, but
Combos Gitrog, Monster, and World Crucible.
those are fun.
Let's go.
That sounds like fun.
Okay.
If you're a casual Magic player, I would recommend checking out either Highlander or Commander, depending on what your play group likes to play.
I think most people would go for Commander before Highlander, considering Highlander like seems to like
Not,
you need
not
to have
full-on Canadian Highlander.
Okay.
There are people who play casual Highlander,
Sure. Where you don't
which is
where
basically
you don't
just
have
Commander,
boxes.
except it's not multiplayer,
Okay.
and
yeah.
it's you don't have a Commander.
That makes more sense. 'Cause, like
I think that they also call that French Commander, 1v1 Commander, but they have a different band.
that's entirely there's so many weird Commander variants nowadays. There's also
Oh, no one around you plays it? That sucks.
like another. There's like French Commander, and then there's another term for competitive Commander, and I don't even know anymore. And I need to be building more things all the time.
Are we sure that you can't get through there? I don't believe you.
If they didn't want to, here,
Like, where you just built that totally looks like you could
let's test
walk
this
straight
again.
through
Okay.
there.
Well, we can also look at it like this. You see that tree? I think that tree
Oh, okay.
prevents.
Diagonals, I see.
I don't think you can travel on diagonal.
Gotcha.
See?
Okay.
Yeah. It's worrying. In real life, you could just like turn to the side a little bit and shimmy. But
We better not get any zombies that have, like, a long stick.
Yeah.
I really hope there's not long stick zombies. That sounds like a terrible thing.
Aren't there other units to bother?
Edgar Markov? I don't know that. A card or a deck?
That is a card. Remember Soren Markov?
Great.
That's Soren's dad.
Are you sure? Fine.
Like I said, I haven't played Magic in a while.
Mm-hmm. That's this year.
A new tab.
That was the last Commander set that came out.
Yeah. Okay.
Attention.
I wonder if every map has Houses of Doom.
Sounds cool.
Okay.
Building
Yeah.
completed.
Soren's granddad, apparently.
Granddad, sorry. Yeah. Soren's dad doesn't get mentioned at all. Okay, we get 2 Rangers or a Lookout Tower. I think I want 2 Rangers. That sounds way better.
Yeah. And it's Gerald to Ventura.
I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention to the names as closely as I should be.
I'm not paying attention to what they give because the people with the coolest names give the best stuff.
I can believe that.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
No, every time I'm like, yeah,
Okay.
that guy's got the great name. And you're like, oh yeah, no, I would like 2 of those. What are we building?
Oh, that's the wrong building. That's.
Oh, sawmill. I see.
I was like, it would be super nice to get more than 12 wood.
Would it be worth it to do that?
3 wood? I mean, we could go for 3 wood.
It's not no wood.
It's not no wood. Yeah, do you want Mayor Steve or Mayor Murder Cloud?
Exactly. I think you could probably fit a sawmill a little bit behind the trees over there.
I mean, so, but the thing is, we need to move your fences to do that properly. But yes,
No,
I
oh right, we don't want to be on that side.
don't want to be on that
We
side.
don't want to be on that side.
We could, I mean, I guess I could put,
No, we don't want to be on that side.
but yeah, not really.
I forgot because I am dumb.
Why is that not fine?
Because it's too close to the Tesla tower? No?
No, the tent construction system
I don't
needs
know
a little
why
work.
that's...
Like I could build here too.
Yeah, just build it there. Fuck grids.
Apparently this game doesn't believe... I think there's something where the order you place the tents matters a lot. I can't figure it out.
That's dumb. Why would that be?
Because, like, how is this... How is this... Explain to me how that building is not blocked.
Because there's this path.
That is... Path is stopped here. It doesn't matter. It's not important.
The path doesn't actually have to be non-blocked everywhere. It just has to be non-blocked at the door.
That doesn't make any difference.
Attention. Building completed.
It makes sense if you're a programmer.
Okay, right.
Because nothing... They don't actually have any real pathing.
Yeah, I know that.
So it's not going to check the actual pathing.
Mm-hmm.
It just checks if it's obstructed.
Okay, so we have a decent amount of workers.
Can we recruit those wolves? Did we hear howling in the background?
I think the wolves are a sound effect and not a unit. That's my guess.
Oh, I want a wolf.
That's cool. I can understand and respect that. But... And where does this wall go?
Attention. Building completed.
What are you thinking?
Well, we can't build it here, is the problem.
So go lower. Get more ground.
Get more ground.
We could go from
here.
like the trees to there.
Yeah, okay, sure. Be greedy. That's...
Or even go down. Like what's over here? Oh, nothing.
There's like a lot of nothing.
Oh.
It'd be cool to take much of that, but there's like a lot of nothing.
Yeah, that's. I just saw these rocks and I thought maybe they went further down.
Thank you for that.
That's cool, Origin. Not right now. Right, it's the walls can go on diagonals. That's why I keep thinking that diagonals might be a thing.
For for this? It'd be, you know, that would be the best feature if the gate could go on diagonals, but it can't.
No, like in terms of access to things.
Oh, in terms of access. Okay, right. That makes sense.
Because you could build a wall.
No, you're right.
Around
That's
that
a little
space we couldn't walk through.
It's a little contradictory, yeah. Actually, yeah, they would attach together, wouldn't they?
I think so. Based on everything I've seen so far.
We need to save up just a little bit.
Wood for a wood workshop.
Yep. Where it goes.
We got plenty of space for it. Yeah, we'll go somewhere in the down here zone that we're about to claim.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like, I don't know if you know, but we're gonna like claim that whole area, I think.
Well, I guess we could like even go to there to there.
I mean, that would be an insanely big wall, but yes.
Maybe
Yes,
maybe
let's do that.
Maybe that's for maybe that's like an eventually thing. The down here stuff. How do you name town districts? We could also just maybe like stuff it.
That's good.
That's
grassy
farmland.
land. Yeah.
How about here? There. That's better.
If we didn't call it the down here zone, it would just be the zombie district. But everything's the zombie district.
The zombies live way too close zone.
Well, we don't have a doom zone right now.
We don't have a doom zone, which I'm enthusiastic about not having doom.
Yes. Let me put an arrow in his head. Great. Okay.
I mean, there's not really exploring is not going to really get us much at this point, right?
Well, no, we don't. We are not crazy enough to try and claim more than that whole area.
Let's do this.
I don't think.
I don't think.
You could go up, but
I don't want to go up to.
town districts. The down here zone, the over there zone, the nearby area, the Mayor Murder Clown's personal cabin.
That sounds like a nice place.
Sounds like a good layout.
So that should be a tower.
Sure.
I wonder if like there's some advanced strategy of like putting units in towers.
Decoy towers.
Putting a unit in a tower and then having them like shoot a guy and then leave the tower.
Attention.
The zombies will
Decoy
probably
towers.
move on. Yeah, decoy towers. I think we need a farm first. Then farm, then cottage, then stone workshop.
Okay. I'll accept that.
We need the farm and the cottage so we can get more workers to
To
build
power the stone.
Yeah.
workshop. Yeah,
Mhm.
no, I know. I'm with you.
Yeah, we really need more workers. So it was day. What day was it? 15 that we had an attack.
I believe it was on the 15th.
Okay, cool. Just gotta wait for this research to finish. It's not particularly exciting, but we have some really nice farmland.
Technology research finished.
Build that. Cottages.
What do you think?
I'm thinking that this
Standing
area
this
is
way?
entirely green.
It does look like some prime farming real estate. Little full of zombies, though.
Little full of zombies. I mean, maybe just building there even would be worth it.
All right.
I mean, the strategy we had on our
Yes.
ultimate game last stream
time.
was just like extending a little bit out of the time, and that seemed to work real well.
Because then you have like walls and walls and walls. So when your first walls lose, you run back to the second walls, and everything turns out fine.
We know we need stone walls by the third or fourth invasion,
Mhm.
and maybe even like a couple dozen soldiers. Why is that blocking? Why? How?
I
What?
don't really understand.
Can people go through diagonals to get access to buildings?
No,
Because
because
it must be blocking this one, right?
no, it's not though. The thing is, like, you can build a row of 2 all the way down.
No, I know.
Research finished.
But that one's blocked by things around it from the back. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, like this is blocking it?
Yeah.
Even though there's a space right there?
I don't know.
I could see that, maybe.
It makes no sense.
Okay. It's cottage time.
Upgrading as many as we can.
We need workers to be able to build anything.
Yeah. I can get behind that.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Okay.
Attention.
As soon as we get the wood. Look, it all looks all nice now. There we go. Zone 001. Yeah, but then you get like the cool space theme going. Researching the stone workshop. I guess this is also technically...
Well, that's gap, yeah.
Yeah.
No worries, Iggy.
Building completed.
You can be slow to respond all you want.
Yeah.
For good measure down there.
Not gonna hurt.
Yeah, probably not.
I would really like a soldier center.
Soldier Center is good. He's made out of a lot of wood, though.
It's all the other thing is like it's made out of workers. Really, fundamentally, you need an excessive amount of workers.
Well, once we get all those cottages up and running.
Sure. When we have that wood. Now that I cleaned this spot, I'm gonna block it off entirely. No.
Attention.
That's dumb,
Technology
right?
research
What?
finished.
Putting this right here.
Eh,
I could just get 6 and then you can not block anything.
I mean, having more wood would be good.
You know what I can do? I could be like, oops, no, that's entirely blocking it. Okay.
Just gonna put it right back.
That's what I meant to do all along.
Okay.
It'll be a ballista tower like right here. It'll just shoot the zombies.
Okay.
It'll be
okay.
fine.
Sure, why not?
They are attacking the colony
Looks like we got a little... Oh, I guess they're done with. Mini horde up there.
Yeah. So where do we, like... Once we claim more of this, I guess we should just build, like, a big boxy wall or something.
I think we have to claim a big portion of this.
We gotta claim, like,
just
here or something insane.
completely open. Yeah, something
Is
like that.
that was blocked off, right?
I think it was blocked off. Send someone down to investigate.
Aren't there other units to bother?
We have some extra rangers.
Faster than my bow. My bow
Attention.
We did not actually go down there and check.
We did not.
straight to the heart.
Looks like it probably does.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Are you sure?
Nope, not at all.
Great.
Cool. Well, that's terrible.
Take
No, that just means we build another wall there, I guess.
We
I don't
just
know.
claim the entire map. Everything is ours.
It's the simplest solution.
The kingdom extends as far as your eye can see.
Nope, not enough room there.
Have to put farm in our new green area. Doesn't that get in the way of your
Oh, the Grand Pan's Ballista Tower probably does, yeah.
I see no light around here. Everything the darkness touches is ours.
Yeah, there's very little light. Zombies don't have a...
Great track record with existing in...
No, I was gonna say zombies don't have like the legal power. They don't claim territory in the same way that a country does. Like, sure, maybe they exist there and we can't use this land, but it's our land fundamentally.
Building completed.
It belongs to us.
So you figure as long as these zombies aren't disputing our claim,
Yes.
it doesn't really matter that they're eating our brains?
Yes,
Okay.
that's my argument. It's not maybe the best argument. Where are they attacking?
From the north.
They are approaching.
I wonder which north.
A lot of our area is north, isn't it?
Like, this is north and that's north. You know what I want is that. I want the towers. It's time.
Are the towers better than the spikes? Because the spikes are cheap and fast.
The towers kill a lot of people.
So do the spikes.
Okay, here we go. It looks like they're heading this side.
I'd say it's too soon. Yeah, no, they are. Okay. Or they're heading somewhere else entirely.
No, they're going. Okay, they're. I don't know. We'll see.
What's up? Any trouble around?
We are a little wood bottlenecks. So
It is day 16. I did say I was going to try and say what days
Right.
are, and then I forgot.
day 16, hour 16.
They are wobbling around, zigzagging a lot.
I think they're still gonna end up there.
Probably.
They're about here. I don't know. Yeah, I'm blocking things.
Yeah, we can't see the minimap.
It's either we can't see the minimap or we can't see the resources. And showing the resources.
Favorite magic set. That's a good question.
I might
probably have to say
uh,
Innistrad.
I might say Return to Ravnica.
Innistrad is when I started playing. And the whole theme is just fantastic. Return to Innistrad really didn't seem to do the same thing.
Return to Innistrad was kind of cool. Like, well, it wasn't as good.
I don't know why they tried to return so quickly.
I think it's because
I know it was the most popular set ever, but
there's also the other factor of the they shortened the time.
yeah, Shadows of Innistrad. Is what
Yeah.
sorry. No, I know they accelerated everything, but still.
Wait, I'm looking for that. That's what I'm looking for.
Whatever, Shadows over Innistrad, whatever it was called. Magic set names have gotten weird in the last few years, I think.
They've always been weird.
Okay, they've always been weird.
But no, I mean, like, yeah, they're not particularly more normal currently. It's the return sets. I don't think they really have a good naming scheme for the return sets.
And how, like, sometimes they use the same words, and sometimes they use synonyms of those words, and sometimes they do something completely different.
Yeah, and they also they need to have the name of the world in the title, so it's just gotta have Innistrad, but they don't want to just do return to Innistrad, then return to Zendikar, then return. So they can do like Battle for Zendikar, Shadows over Innistrad, and yeah, return to Ravnica.
Building completed.
And the next return set is just called Dominaria, because they never called anything Dominaria before. So yeah, I
Who
really...
wants to return to Dominaria?
Everyone, actually.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, I don't particularly care, but a lot of people...
But aren't all the characters that everyone loves dead? Because it was before Planeswalkers?
So, what they've opted to do, it seems
Or have
like...
they retconned that again?
No, they haven't really retconned that. They're just... A lot of the characters, yes, most of the ones that people really care about are dead. But some of them are just 80, I guess.
They'll still be around to tell stories, but not be
I don't know. You remember...
world-bending Planeswalkers?
You remember Gia Ballard or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's art of her, except she's a quite old lady.
She's old.
Yeah.
Okay.
Teferi's also an old guy. And Karn is there. He's immortal.
Ezra is dead.
Mm-hmm. Gerard.
Gerard is dead.
Most of the other Weatherlight crew.
All of the Planeswalkers had the power of gods.
Yes.
And then when they made Planeswalker cards, they realized that being able to create and destroy entire worlds was not a thing you could print on a card.
And alternatively, if you want to like write a coherent story about characters,
You can't have all of them be gods.
yes, it's hard. It makes it very difficult.
Be good.
It's before my time as well, so
Yeah, so that's the mending.
yeah, the mending and
Yeah.
all of it.
Yeah, they depowered everyone. And they also did a time jump. They don't really make that very explicitly clear, but in universe it's been like 50 years since the mending happened. So even the people who were alive that people cared about at the end of the mending are now like 80.
This is why you can't have a consistent lore that's a game
No.
that's
No,
30 years old.
Yeah, you can't do it. Where do we want spikes first?
Everywhere. But if we have to pick one area, I would say the natural bottleneck to the south.
Up here?
There too.
What?
Yeah, I thought it had been more like 100 or 200 years.
Maybe it has been like 100 or 200 years. I don't know the number.
So the natural bottleneck is there, and then the other one,
Oh, this one.
where the tower is.
Yes, this definitely needs spikes. This needs the most spikes. That's a good start.
Start, yeah. Because I'm theorizing they'll spread out along the edges of the water, and we can probably spike like as much as we can get to of that.
I think it's time to be greedy and grab more territory, I think.
Our buildings are being attacked.
Are you serious?
Told you, zombies with long sticks, man.
Aren't there other units to bother?
Serious about this?
Yeah. What? Okay.
That is the worst.
Zombies with long sticks.
You can punch it. Okay.
So if we just have nothing there, they can't get around.
It should be
It's
fine. If there's
too
nothing
long to reach.
If I mean, I could like put here. I will do that, and maybe it'll solve problems for us.
Was Liliana a pre-mending character?
Liliana was created after the mending occurred, but her origin is pre-mending. So
Okay.
Yes. She's like 200 years old or something.
Is the Veil storyline over now?
No.
It's still that's still her main character attribute. All right, that
Yep.
makes sense.
Maybe they'll
The
deal
thing
with
is,
it.
yeah, like being pre-mending and 200 years old doesn't matter if you have a demon necklace. Right?
Oh, I can't build that there.
60 years before college. Okay.
Hmm? What was... Oh, mending took place 60 years before college. Interesting.
The walls are under attack.
Lily is apparently over 300 years.
300 years. Okay, sorry. I don't...
We should stop pretending we know anything about magic.
I have read all of the stories. It's just they don't really, like, dwell on... They don't, like, say how old Liliana is. They just say Liliana's a little old. And, stuff like that, so... Yay!
Here's now a veteran.
You know, I should probably put more people down there.
Maybe.
Maybe we should get snipers. That'd be cool.
Do we even have a soldier center yet? Oh yeah. Okay.
I've been pumping out rangers for a little bit now.
I've been talking about magic lore
Yeah,
and
right,
only
right.
staring this direction and not actually paying attention.
Not
apparently.
thinking about what's happening
Yeah.
on the screen. That's cool. Terrible plan. We need more territory.
Yeah, expanding is a good plan. So normally, like you'd build a wall before the farm, but maybe not.
But we need the farm before the wall, so...
All right.
Yeah, she's now killed three of her four demons. You remember the demons plot line?
Yeah.
The last one was on Almond Cat. Have you heard about that plane? That block?
A new task.
Well, I was asking because I know she's been killing a lot of the
Yeah.
demons, and it seemed like it was close.
Yes, but the thing is, it seems like it's been
No, I know
close.
every demon you kill, it turns out there's another demon that you needed to kill that one too.
What's up? Any objectives around?
Building completed. Any orders?
We've all been cursed.
Yeah.
So we just gonna eventually expand and entirely encircle this lake?
This lake? Maybe? I don't know, I was thinking more conservative up here somewhere. Alright, I need food.
Yeah, but like if we run into our own wall, that's just one wall that we don't have to build.
I guess so, yeah.
See, it's saving us time, right?
Building completed.
Okay. I think the limits of this are about where we want that wall. Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no!
I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but there's Doom.
Oh.
There's Doom up there. Hey, maybe we're prepared to deal with Doom at this point. Like, this is actually after in the previous game.
Yeah, maybe.
Technology-wise.
Yeah, the lore. So she's hunting the demons and killing them, but
Yeah.
the lore also says that if you kill a demon, they're just reborn a few weeks later.
Yep. But she, like, extra special kills them with, like, anger.
Kills them like extra dead.
Yeah. I don't know, the last demon, she made him go into a river of undead crocodiles and, like, hang out while he was being eaten alive. It was very gross and weird. She's a mean lady. She's also like working for Nicobolas now, maybe.
Why would you work for Nicobolas?
Because the alternative is being murdered by Nicobolas.
That doesn't necessarily sound worse.
I mean,
Like, that's gonna happen either way.
Her entire character trait is that she doesn't want to die, so...
No, I know.
Yeah. I know we don't know that yet, but it's...
Let's go.
Instead of fighting Nicobolas, she said, yes, Mr. Nicobolas, I will leave, thank you. So... Okay, what if I build it here so it's not in poking range? Is that okay?
You don't have a choice. It needs to be there.
It needs to... We need one. These guys are going to be veterans very soon. We really need this iron, also. We need a lot of
We don't
things.
even know what we would do with iron if we had it.
I know what I would do with iron. If we
You
had
do?
it. Yeah.
Oh, make snipers.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything else we can do with iron?
Not really. Oh, we can make soldiers. That's it. So, we have a problem. We have a lot of problems. I need a way to put a lot... I need a place to put a lot of cottages. I guess cottages go here?
Don't put the cottages next to the Duke. If we want a place to put the cottages, I would put them down here because, like, it would require a giant wall.
Yeah, it's so much wall.
Well, we could, like, just do
Yeah, I guess that's...
less
yeah,
wall.
we'll do that
Do a
wall.
district at a time.
Mhm.
But that's away from the Duke. We don't want to put...
We don't want to
We
expand...
don't want to
from
put tents, which are the most vulnerable building,
nearest
close to the Duke.
Sure, you make a reasonable argument about how Doom is bad, and no one wants Doom.
Like, I don't even love the idea of putting a couple farms up here. But we kind of have to.
Kind of have to.
Yeah, unleashing the same powers on Bolus as she did on Emrakul, that would have been cool.
She declined to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, her excuse is that the powers are slowly killing her and, you know, whiny, blah, blah.
Okay.
This wall is terrible and I hate it, but it's here.
No, it'll confuse the zombies. They'll think it's a straight wall, and they'll be like, what's going on? Maybe we shouldn't attack this. They didn't build a straight wall.
If only. Okay. So, up to there, across, a little bit shitty, and then down.
I mean, that's garbage, but yes. Also, we can't build on any of that area.
I know.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? Aren't there other units to bother? Yeah.
Don't be so whiny, it's just gonna split open every single one of your veins. And maybe eat your soul or something. It's not really clear, but it's definitely affecting her mind. Why? I like the fact that there's a lot of iron, but why does there have to be so much iron?
I mean, when we turn that all into snipers, it'll be pretty good.
Why doesn't anyone want to live on iron? Not the worst, right? There's just many zombies around here.
Not that many.
I think this is entirely zombies right here.
We can take an empty field full of zombies.
Sure. I don't want to put her in the tower because I'm afraid she'll shoot the dude. Which is now spawning dudes. Okay, fine.
Did we piss off the Doom?
I don't know how I pissed off the Doom by just being in proximity.
Isn't Bolus just like 90% god powers, though?
Yeah. Yes, Frederick Lynn. I don't. Do you like Lindora Garden better as a name?
It
doesn't matter because we're
these names, neither one wins. But
salary. No, that doesn't matter.
yeah, we have plenty of.
This is
Stupid Doom. Stop dooming us.
Are we actually?
I don't know. They keep coming out though.
Yeah, I see that. Why do
Eventually, we're gonna run out of arrows.
we don't actually? We're gonna run out of walls.
We're gonna run out of life.
You know what we need right now?
What do we need?
We need
More
a tower.
spikes?
We
Another
need
tower? Backup tower?
we
A
need a
decoy
backup.
tower?
Let's get in the backup tower.
We've got a backup tower and a decoy tower.
Yeah. When this is done, things should get a little better. Problem is we can't build walls because there's too many zombies.
Yeah, no, I get that. Buildings look like they've stopped belching out zombies at quite the same rate, at least.
Okay. Great. We got reestablished defenses at least. The situation is not ideal, but it's under. That's a Tavern of Doom.
Tavern of Doom?
As opposed to a Dwelling of Doom. Did you know zombies like to drink?
I mean, I guess it makes sense.
That seems good, right?
Yeah, I think so. Protect our newfound iron.
Attacking colony defenses.
Again.
Zombies are heavy drinkers. The West. Great.
Approaching from the west.
I wonder what that means. At least it's not the East.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That was God killing was all before the Mending.
The God killing.
Bolus killed like a bunch of gods.
Did he? I don't remember this. Okay.
Mending.
You're gonna pay me.
Probably. I mean, Bolus killed anyone that was scary.
Bolus killed anyone that got in his way, and I believe that included several gods.
I guess this just is constant now.
I think so. Yeah. It means all those guys are going to get to be veterans, so maybe this becomes
Maybe, like,
the
cycle
soldier
out.
trading camp.
Yeah.
Or archer, or whatever.
We should probably...
Start mining?
And then we can get like an iron 6 maybe, or iron... something else.
That'd be good.
Okay. What I really wanted, and I'm not really getting, is the space to put... That worries me, that it doesn't connect.
Yeah, I agree. You're not getting what? Do which?
Space to build cottages.
You could squeeze a couple in here, maybe.
Yeah.
And then it'll be real easy to, like, extend this across once we have time.
more. Yeah, because the thing is we need workers right now. So.
No, I know.
Yeah.
So we want to get that wall done first, and then we'll stuff this full of cottages. Apparently, right after the Mending, as he was losing his power, he went to Ammon and defeated the 8 gods.
Oh, those gods, right, yeah. We might have lost.
Oh, that's our main base. They just, yeah, oh no, oh no.
I think we need stone walls.
We didn't lose to the Doom, we just lost to the Doom. Yeah, they got into the villages now.
Maybe... This is a terrible idea.
What?
If they don't destroy the main town and we can like hold the inside of the walls against them. If we
They're
just
gonna
kill,
go after the command centers, here, aren't they?
they're not. They're like there's a lot of them in here.
They've killed everything. Now they're going after the command center.
Thanks for that.
We don't have a chance.
You don't think so?
That's a good who would win. Bolas or Emrakul?
I'm gonna go with Emrakul. You missed the Shadows over Innistrad. She made Innistrad her. All of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think you beat that.
Yeah, I could probably agree with that. Yeah, why are we even still trying?
Oh, well, okay. The Doom
We are zombies now.
Doom happens. I really thought that was gonna hold up there.
It would have held if you didn't take all the soldiers out.
They had
like 3.
4 or 3 or 4?
You took half of them out.
I guess if they're just gonna keep pouring in, it doesn't matter.
I believe we are 100%.
We're so close to being able to fix it all.
Could we actually fix this all, though?
We'll see.
I don't believe that we could.
Here, I hit the fix all button. It fixed a very small percentage of stuff.
As long as you pay.
Where are they breaking into the base now?
Over here?
Oh.
Yeah, there's no walls anymore.
We don't have a base.
There, we have a little bit of a base. At the vulnerable parts.
Should we take a real quick break before we start?
Let's take,
game?
yes, I would like a real quick break.
Alright, we'll be back in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. And we're back.
Hello.
So we're just gonna do the same thing again.
Jump right back in.
We could try and do some, like, testing to figure out how the buildings work.
Yeah, I was
You
thinking...
wanted to be systematic about it?
That entirely...
Welcome back yourself, Raywin.
Hello. Yeah, that's entirely blocked off down there. That's nice.
That's cool. One way we don't have to go.
Commander? Perfect. That will be easy.
It seems good down here, too.
All right.
This is like a nice simple wall right here, or on that side of the trees.
Understood.
Oh.
How come we keep being so Doom adjacent?
Building?
I kind of think every map might be Doom adjacent, and we just didn't know.
We just haven't explored enough?
Yeah.
Like, that's fine. If we can't get to it, it can't get to us. Isn't that how it works?
Like, one hopes.
If we can't see them, they can't see us?
Attention.
14 wood is pretty good.
Stream is more entertaining than the dock.
For
The dock?
humans. All right.
They could mean any number of things. But
Yes, they could mean any. This is very open.
Understood.
there's free wood.
I think that's actually gold. I don't know how that's gold, but that's...
That looks like wood to me.
It does.
I'd build a wall out of it. Oh, more entertaining than Dr. Disrespect. Well, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Man,
Just tell me
jeez.
what to do. Great ideas, sir. Attention. All right.
You-
Building completed.
I honestly feel like
Is
not...
Dr. Disrespect also playing this, I wonder?
Maybe.
Chase my arrows.
Keyboard is so bad. Why did I replace this other keyboard with this keyboard?
Because the other keyboard
I know the
was
other keyboard doesn't
constant-
work, but that's I don't know.
It's almost a good compromise.
Will I be able to type on the one that doesn't work?
Yes.
Not at the moment, right? Quite a few people playing there, I believe.
Yeah.
Use
This is one of those big things.
This is the new exciting strategy game. There's not that many new and exciting strategy games, so everyone who cares about strategy games is excited.
Should come up with another title for this.
Ready and
Sure.
waiting. Sorry, sir. I was cleaning my weapon.
So, like, I want all this territory we're looking at. I'm not really sure where to build the walls.
Building complete. On your orders.
Um,
All the way.
we got to be near the base starting building, right?
I mean, sorta. It's hard to get too far away from it too quickly. Cause like, I mean,
Got eaten by a horde of beavers in RimWorld. That is, I think that's happened to me a few times.
happened to me at least once. Yes, they got in. They destroyed doors really quick. It's not cool.
I mean, they're beavers.
Yes, I just like most of the other animals are bad at destroying doors, but beavers are pretty good at it.
Any orders?
I feel like most of the animals are pretty good at destroying doors when they get the mind to.
True. I had quite the animal attack last weekend when I was playing Little RimWorld. I had 33 huskies attack me.
Wow.
Let's go.
Things really hit the fan when a caravan passed by and the caravan was like instantly annihilated.
Just decimated by them.
That will be easy.
I decided to get involved at that point. Things worked out. I didn't lose anyone and saved some of the caravan.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because you know they just collapsed rather than being mauled.
17 Yorkshire Terriers join you at once? Wow.
Wow.
I've only had herds of like 3 or 4 ever join me.
17. I wonder.
Guess you were eating dog for a while after that.
Randy Random, is that? Sounds like it.
That must be a Randy Random thing. Actually, I mean, I think Randy Random still has the same point allocations.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, weirder stuff happens on Randy Random.
Yeah, fair enough.
Attention. Building completed.
I haven't actually done many Randy Random games. I usually either play on Phoebe Chillax or the default one. Cassandra Classic.
Okay. Where the hell
Attention.
am I building?
Building completed.
There's too much empty space.
Building completed.
It's probably a good
Just
thing.
build a little at a time.
Okay.
Ashley Dahl versus Geralda Sear.
These are pretty bad. So are the names.
Yeah.
I might go with Geralda. Just 20 energy. It's a free windmill. I don't really care about having 2 free towers.
Yeah, I guess the free energy's better.
Tell me. All the way.
I think they need to come up with better those things. Better.
Oh, so about the Yorkshire Terriers, it was awful. They kept bonding with the pawns, and then right after one would bond, a cobra would sneak into the base and kill it. And then everyone was just constantly pissed off about it. It happened 4 times.
4 times? Wow. Yeah.
You were in like a swampy or desert region. Those cobras are assholes, man.
I've jungle? I don't know, I saw them in
Jungle?
jungle. Maybe they show up everywhere that's not just like normal woodedness.
I've only had a couple of maps that had cobras, but every time I had a map that had cobras,
They're assholes.
they would just eat everything and poison people, and it was just, they were just assholes.
All the way.
And they're hard to see, so they, like,
Right.
I would end up with one on the inside of my walls. And it wouldn't eat anything for a while, and then
Right,
it would
and
get
then
hungry,
then it would start
and then it would,
starving
like,
to
eat a
death.
boomalope. And
There's nothing like boomalope chain reactions.
Attention. Building completed.
yeah, that way we went out was pretty good. I didn't enjoy it, but I did enjoy the fireworks.
Any orders?
That's a good wall, right? That's like a nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
Hopefully
know.
they won't attack there.
Understood.
Maybe we shouldn't put gates on outer walls.
Are gates weaker than
Yes,
regular walls?
because the gate has 600 health, but each wall segment has 400.
Yes, you can tame boomalopes, and you can milk them for chem fuel, and one boomalope makes more than enough to fuel a chem fuel generator. It's
Kind
a
of
little bit overpowered. Like, a lot overpowered. But then, on the other hand, you know...
On the other hand, you will die when your boomalopes start breeding too much and they explode.
Well, there's that. When they boomalopes starve to death, they explode. The other thing that I found, I don't know if this was just how I farm them, or if it's actually something in the AI, but I found that raiders would attack boomalopes way more often than they would attack, like, dogs or buffalo or anything else that was taken.
Huh. I've always assumed that they would attack Muffalo and Boomalope at about the same rate, but maybe they...
Well, one of them turns into a walking bomb,
Right.
and the other one just dies, and you probably don't worry about saving it in the middle of a battle.
Right, yes.
It may just be a completely psychological effect, because I'm like, oh shit, I turned into a walking bomb, I need to go heal my boomalopes instead of fighting now.
Yeah.
Just get a random herd of like 50 boomalopes wandering through, pay no mind to it, and hear your hunter firing their gun. Yep.
I did set up a trap for migrations, and I activated it with I shot a boomalope. It was pretty funny. Most of the map burned down eventually, but I actually didn't get much meat out of it. But it was funny.
Yeah, well, because you burnt the whole map down.
Yeah.
Hey, we should play some more RimWorld at some point. I mean, I know it's only been a week since we stopped playing, but
we can go back. No law says we can't go back.
Building completed.
I mean, we'll probably want to go back when there's updates, right?
if there are updates, like I don't know how many more updates there are going to be.
There's going to be 1.0.
1.0.
Presumably.
I don't know how many more updates after that. Well, we'll have to wait a couple weeks after it comes out because
Right.
we were playing with a ton of mods. Those all need to get updated.
I like having all this space. It's nice. It's liberating.
This is a lot of space that we have. It's all green.
Mm-hmm.
We can have so many farms if we wanted to.
Let's put a district here.
Amputated a leg of one of the prisoners, and then he picked his lock, hobbled across your base to murder terriers.
Of course he stops to murder terriers.
I've been pretty lucky with capturing prisoners. I don't think I ever had too many terrible prison breaks. So I always try and keep the prison, like, either very, very deep in my base, so they have to go through everything and I have ample time to stop them, or right by the exit. And I just figure, if they get away, they get away.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. I had a problem in one of my base designs early on, which was that the prison had, like, the prison and the exit in between the two of those was where I kept the weapons, so they would be very quickly armed and then leave.
Yes, that's another important base design consideration. Don't keep the guns in the prison. It's a good thing that zombies don't have guns. Speaking of guns.
It's a traditional aspect of zombies that they don't get guns.
No, just like looking at all the gaps in our walls and the rivers and lakes and stuff. And...
Yeah, I don't want swimming zombies. That would be like zombies with stilts. Has that ever been a weird zombie enemy in a video game?
Zombies
Like
with
somebody,
stilts.
a guy that died on stilts, so he's wandering around on stilts now. I guess it's less common than like a fat guy, which is usually what monstrous zombies are. Or like a buff guy.
Yes.
Is the thing? Cool.
A guy at Philly Comic Con, apparently. I don't know.
Yeah, people are into stilts.
But there are many results if you Google zombie with stilts. Are there any melee dudes in this game? That is a good question. I don't believe so.
I don't think you would want melee dudes. I believe there might be flamethrower dudes, although they might be chain gunner dudes from like there's some like way you zoomed out screenshots of on the Steam store of just like this, where each tower has 4 dudes with fire, but I don't know if it's like flamethrower fire or just like many bullets fire.
Yeah, I'm with Zach. I don't think sword fighting zombies is a good idea.
Ready. You again.
We also, if you're in your tower, you can't sword fight them well.
True. Really long sword.
Really long sword? I like it.
I don't know. Previously, I was afraid of zombies with 10-foot poles, so...
Let's get some hammers to kill those guys.
My bow and arrows are ready.
I get the sense that these aren't very smart zombies.
Drive the tower closer? I'm not sure if you understand how this game works.
I think that's a reference to drive the tank closer so I can hit them with my sword.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Okay.
But I don't think we can drive the towers closer. I keep thinking this should be longer along, but this is the 3rd game we've played. So.
Yeah, yeah. I'm also like...
We ought to do something with all this wood we got. Because we're max on wood.
This is... Once that's done, then we can... And then I will build like 3 farms.
Okay. Then
all of this will be upgraded. Sure. Yeah, it's... We gotta get there. I want to build a warehouse this time, because we never build a warehouse.
It does make all of our things better.
It makes everything better, yes.
I like everything being better.
I also want to build a market. So farms. So we can get like a 264 food farms.
62, close enough.
That's a perfect farm. Should probably finish this wall too.
I like finishing the wall, because we're halfway to zombie horde.
Okay.
Like, we've never regretted building a wall. If we regret building a wall, we just tear it down.
There's a gap there. Don't worry. It's fine. Okay.
That is a very small lake. I think the zombies can swim across that.
Well, we can test this with I
don't know that our people would swim across that, but like, you just shove a few zombies in there and then they can walk across. Come on, think it out.
Other units to bother? Are you sure?
I see that that's non-passable terrain in the game. I'm just saying, logically, it doesn't make any sense.
Logically, it's it's hoppable.
You don't want a tower at the end there?
Great. Towers do have more hit points than walls, so.
Why don't we build the whole wall out of towers?
Because you can't actually, you have to be every other. And if I build that into a tower, this wall goes away and they can just, the zombies just walk through. So.
Yeah, but why don't they build the whole wall out of towers?
Because they're not allowed to. The engineers.
Why don't they build the whole plane out of the black box?
Why don't they build the whole? Like, because it's black box is not actually that good, right? And they do lose black boxes too.
Mm-hmm. Sure. It's a joke.
Yeah.
I was doing the fun.
There
What are we waiting for on that second farm?
we don't need it. That's what we're waiting for.
Yeah, but we're gonna forget to build it and build something else.
Yeah, but okay.
Where we want to put it.
The cottages take wood too, so I'd rather put the wood into the cottages first.
All right.
And then into the.
You with your logic and you're making sense and knowing how to play this game.
Now we can like get into trouble here. How do I have iron? Oh, we must have picked up some iron, right?
Yeah, we picked up some free iron.
Yeah.
And some gold that I still insist was probably wood.
That's the nearest iron. Okay.
We can build out there.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's not much of a... Like, a wall here isn't much worse than the wall we currently have, so...
I would cut the area in half first.
What? How do you mean?
I would build a wall from that disconnected tower there up to the trees.
Okay. Then we claim like the stone area.
We could claim the stone if we wanted, or the other half, or something. I just think trying to wall off the entire top all at once is not going to happen.
Not gonna happen. Yeah. Yeah. Power, not quite yet. Warehouse.
And remember, we only have a few more days before we're going to get attacked. It's day 11, hour 10.
Stupid stone.
Could you build it in between the sawmill and whatever's above it?
What do you mean, like here?
No, or the, that thing.
Oh yeah, no, I could. I want it so
I know
it's
you
affecting
want
those buildings.
Oh, you want it to affect those buildings.
Yeah, so like here is actually the best spot. I mean, maybe I should just destroy these cottages.
That seems like the best bet, actually.
It's fine.
You only really need 2 to replace the 4. Right?
True.
Build more walls, call the town Fort Trump. Call it Operation Cannot Possibly Fail.
Technology research finished.
Got spike traps. When do we get the next mayor? I thought we'd get a mayor now. 200. Okay.
Yeah. Soon.
But we're only at
not
100.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Don't need that wood to come in.
Stupid, never having enough resources.
It's just they come in slowly. Who's your favorite planeswalker?
I don't care how many questions you ask.
No, we don't.
Favorite planeswalker.
I mean, I can answer that. It's terrible now.
Sure.
The Ixalan story has been really good, and I think my favorite planeswalker is probably Jace or Vraska because they are written pretty well right now.
Jace actually had a good storyline?
Jace had a really good storyline. How it happened
did,
was
something get screwed up and they gave Jace the wrong storyline?
what happened. I can't.
You build it one down.
No, I can't because that's inside the.
Oh. Guess you have to get rid of those.
What happened was Jace's memory got wiped again, and then he regained. So this is really fucking. I will explain why this is the worst because now I can put these right here again. That should not. That's not cool.
No, that ain't right.
That ain't right.
That ain't right.
Attention. Technology research.
I never really got too into the stories because they were always not very good.
Now they're easy to read at least, which sure they're not great always, but they're very easy to read because they're posted on the website for free each week.
Yeah, no, I know that, but they're not good. They're not like...
Oh, they're fine. They're fine.
I don't know. When I stopped reading them, they were not good. They had started posting them online, and they were worse than the books. I don't know.
When did you stop reading?
Around when I stopped playing Magic?
Okay, so
A couple
like
years ago?
yeah. They've gotten a lot better since then.
Have they?
Yeah.
Do they have a new team in charge of the writing or something?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just they've reprioritized some things.
Oh, they've decided maybe not writing like just terrible stories would be a good idea.
Yeah, I think they spend more time on it and stuff like that.
Attention. Building completed.
And when you stop playing, they might not have even been posting stories that had any consequence. Rather, but like, weren't they just posting stories about things that happened in the world? And
No,
not
they
about
were,
the main characters.
They were having main storylines.
Oh, they were.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, I would probably go with either Liliana or
If you describe them, we could probably tell you who it is.
The green,
Garrett?
Is that his name? No, the monster one. He's not green anymore.
Garrett Wildspeaker. He's the guy with the big axe. And
Yeah,
face paint?
Yeah, Garrett.
Yeah, Garrett. Yeah. Okay. Soldier Center first or Ballista Center?
Soldier Center. We have
Oh, no,
so
we
much
have a
wall
Soldier
to
Center.
cover.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't need
Then
that.
Soldier. Then Soldier's what we
Soldiers.
want, yeah.
We have so much wall to cover. We want to just station people everywhere. But do they not post the stories every week anymore? They used to post stories
Okay,
every week.
so there's hiatuses between the blocks. They like post stories for like
6 weeks before the block starts and like
it's
3
no
weeks
it's now
after,
currently
right?
like 2 weeks before the block starts and then like 3 weeks after it drops. Somewhere.
So they
in
have like a 1 month gap between them or something?
there. Something like that, yeah.
Okay. I don't really see the point in complaining about that. I don't know who would possibly want more Magic story than that.
I think that's a major reason why the stories have gotten better, is that they're not posting them each week also. Because they like spend a whole bunch of time writing them and then they post them. Look, we got all these spikes.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Is there anywhere I can put a gate? I can put a gate here. Okay.
Yeah, that would be okay.
Because, like, I have this gate. But if I want to build a wall up here first, which I think is right. Then. Because we need an area to put our stone workshop, which we don't really have.
We need to claim new areas.
Mm-hmm.
We knew we were going to have to do that.
Yeah.
Yes, tell me. But be quick.
And you agree that you think that this claiming up here is the best?
Where else could we even claim?
Attention.
I guess we didn't scout over there. We don't want to go with this
We
direction.
definitely don't want to go that way.
Yeah, that's where we can claim.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we could build here and then make a box or something.
I think we'll want to do a little bit more scouting as we build that wall straight up and decide which side of the wall we want to claim first. But we probably don't want the stone area.
South, huh?
Day 15. Day 16.
Yeah, it's been day 16 every single time, I think. Day 15, day 16.
I thought it was day 19.
I could have sworn you said day 16. Maybe there's like
We'll have to go to the tape.
Yeah, maybe there's
I
a
don't
window. It's gotta be... I guess it could end up here, too. Let's wait until we see the little symbol before
I
I
do kind of believe that it could be any direction.
Probably gonna be here.
We have the most spikes there. Yeah, okay, it's there.
I just built more spikes because I assumed it was gonna be down here. Okay, so then if it's down there,
This shouldn't interrupt Operation Claim More Land.
no, it's not going to. I'm just gonna give them. They're gonna get some soldiers. Just
Oh, yeah.
build some soldiers. Soldiers are
We
good.
need to have enough soldiers to
Yeah.
have at least one person in every tower. I think that should be our philosophy.
That's a good philosophy.
Whether we actually have one person in every tower, or it's better to like double them up in certain towers and, you know, abandon towers inside, who knows? But having the capability to man every post.
We've also never had a problem with this kind of setup for the first attack because
Yeah, no, I'm not saying we need
Yeah.
more right now. I'm saying
Okay.
as we're going to build the longest wall in all the land.
The question is, which side of this rocky deposit do we end up on right now?
I mean, I
It'd
don't
be better to be on this side, I think.
think so. So you'd want to wall off like there,
Like
that, and then straight down there.
that. I mean, then we're on both sides. Maybe we should just do this side then?
Reporting for duty.
I don't know.
Do we want the stone? Do we want to be mining the stone?
Yeah, it'd be nice to have some more stone. But also over here, this is all stone, so...
That big pile of stone just looks like a bad place to be
Live.
building it. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, you're right. Let's go here. So from my thought is from here to
Straight up.
there.
So like dead tree there? Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. So that invasion just happened without any consequence. That's cool.
Basically.
Oh, it still happened.
No, it's not. That's a.
Oh, that's a worker. Okay.
I don't know why he's decided that that's the tree he needs to cut down rather than the tree on the other side of the wall, but
Who knows?
where did my soldiers go?
Any
Oh,
orders?
I must have misclicked.
Commander?
Hiding behind the wall.
Because you can, I think. Maybe you can't. I had assumed you could send them directly into towers, but maybe you can't do that.
That is a weird way that works.
Maybe we want one of these here?
We
Probably.
want it on the other side.
Do we?
We want to have another wall on the other side of that wall.
We do! But we also want redundant defenses.
Yeah. I'm just saying, we have, like, look, we're full up on wood and stuff. We need to start using it.
Great. Let's start building that wall.
Is that how you want a gate to work? Do we even want a gate on this wall?
I was just thinking that maybe this wall is gateless. It probably wants more tower, though. I mean, what if we just went, like, because towers are actually better than... Wait, is that actually... We'll test... We need to... I need to test this.
Waiting
Okay.
on orders.
Yes, this is actually impassable.
Can you get...
Understood.
Okay, good. He has to go around. Great. Perfect.
On your orders.
Why Garrick? That's a good question.
Which Garrick...
Which Garrick?
Which
do I
card
think?
do you like the best?
Orders, sir. Do you need me?
Okay. Go...
Attention. Building completed.
Wall done.
Any orders?
Look through all the cards.
Yeah, I'm looking through the Garrick cards, trying to remember which one it is.
That's the flip one. Hunter. Oh. I miss Garrick. I hope he comes back soon. He has.
He's a solid green card. He
Yeah.
makes like tanks of tanks.
He has not
Yeah,
shown.
Collar of Beasts, I think.
Collar
is
of
the one
Beast.
that I like.
Okay.
That one is the one with the ultimate. With you get an emblem with whenever you cast a creature card, you may search your library for a creature and put it on the battlefield.
That's a pretty good ability. Solid ability.
Like that's as green gets.
Mm-hmm.
You make a thing, you make a thing. For a while, I was trying to figure out a commander deck that would combo stuff like that, like what, Tooth and Tail,
Tooth and nail.
Tooth and Nail, that gives you creature cards equal to the power of something.
No, tooth and nail is you find 2 creature cards and you can put 2 creature cards on the battlefield. I believe.
There's a whole bunch of cards like
effects
that.
like
I
that,
don't remember which one, but there was something that I was trying to find a way to combo with that would be like also mental magic by like power and toughness magic and stuff. I don't think I ever actually built it.
Energy.
Oh, squeeze one down there. That's cool.
Okay. I wanted to see what was happening up here because all the zombies seem to be coming
A
from.
whole lot of nothing. Wow.
Yeah, so I guess like that's where we want a wall here.
I guess we're gonna claim this whole area.
Let me put an arrow in his head. Gotcha.
We should figure out what's going on downstairs as well.
Let me just get these people murdered.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Oh, you mean over here?
Yeah,
Roger that.
like where the other walls would go.
Yeah.
If we really want to
We have
close
one
this-
there, and we would have one in this sort of area.
All right.
Great.
I mean, this
And
will be
that's
more
better-
territory than we've ever had.
That's better than this, I think. Because this
More defensible.
more
certainly.
defensible. Then we have like this not that bad wall up here as our main wall.
You
that
could fill
wall.
that whole arrow with spikes.
That's well, we can't unfortunately.
Oh, right. No, we can't.
But we could put a lot of spikes. Yeah.
Roger that. Right.
Yeah, basically.
That sounds good.
Cast Bird of Paradise and put Gristlebrand onto the field. Swing for 7, deal 7, pay 7, draw 7.
And Chris Brand. He is Bandit Commander, but yeah. Okay. I think the thing I want to do is how do I not have? Oh, because
Because you don't have 15 workers. That's how you don't have 15 workers.
is there any more room for cottages?
Nope, I don't think so. Unless you block off that gate up there.
No, not gonna do that.
Okay.
Smart enough not to do that. You're trying to trick me.
I mean, yes. Instead of waiting until we can block off the whole map,
Yes.
why don't we build an intermediate wall and put some cottages in it? I build one more Tesla tower.
Huh? What? Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
to-
That thing's
to
called
extend
Tesla
it
Tower.
a
Yeah.
little bit further.
Yeah, I was about to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, something like
I don't know. It'll be fine.
What?
I mean, everyone's got their gripes with the band list in any format, but yes, I agree.
Aren't there other units?
Emrakul, she's banned because
My bow is ready.
I think she's banned because Annihilator isn't very fun. That's my guess,
Yeah.
but I really don't know.
Take
Maybe
my
because she's
arrow.
overpowered as a commander.
Straight to
That
the
too.
point. My bow is ready.
Let's see if there's any news about the center core.
Did it land? Did it not land? That kind of thing. Oh, yeah, we do not need food right now.
Bad because she's fucking nuts. I mean, yeah, this is what we're saying.
I wonder if they're gonna ban the new one eventually. Wait, there's zombies up here?
The new one was designed to not be broken in Commander, wasn't it?
Nope. The new one is way brokener. The new one is one of the least fun cards I've ever played against. They take over your turn, except for the fact that they have a, a 13/13. So what they do is they make your commander attack to their 13/13,
Right.
and then they put your commander in your graveyard, not in your command zone, because they get to make that choice. And now, guess what? Unless you have the ability to recur your commander, you don't have a commander ever again.
But it's not fun. It's not broken.
It's also kind of broken.
Eh,
Like
Maybe.
besides besides that part, there's other parts about her that are. Mindslaver is really strong. It turns out. Where should this connect?
at the hot spring.
That's back here.
No, the other hot spring.
Oh, that hot spring. That hot. Okay, yes, right. Okay, that seems reasonable.
Like, this will be plenty big enough to put, like, 6 houses in, something.
Yes, it's two things need to go in here. One is a lot of cottages, and the other thing is the
Iron mine.
oh, that's another thing that needs to go in here.
What's the
Let's
other
put that
thing?
in first. The what's it called? Stone workshop, stone research building,
Oh, okay, yeah.
stone workshop. So that means I need a total of many workers is it? 4 workers. We need 15 plus 4, 20 something. Maybe I can stuff the stone workshop somewhere else.
Ooh, that's a nice shot. Right?
That's a very nice shot. There's just on SpaceX's Twitter, just a picture of a car in space.
The live view of Starman. It's got a real nice reflection of the Earth.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what that is. I was just seeing that as like a highlight.
No, that is the entire Earth right there.
You can cast her for 5? Wow. Did not know that.
Building completed. Attention.
Time for a new mayor.
Another mayor. Rocky Batten. That's a pretty good name. Lola Franz, not nearly as good.
Neither of these abilities are very good.
Getting 3,000 gold would be wasted, so
No,
we
it
should
wouldn't.
get the iron.
We
can only take 2,000. So we'd be wasting over 1,000 of the gold.
Sure, I guess. Yeah.
But this way we're maxed out on, or almost maxed out on iron, right?
Halfway?
Halfway? Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, a Tesla part? Here, I can share the links I'm looking at. I should probably stop. I'm trying to... There's a press conference going on at Talk to 9 in a few minutes. I'll find out about that as well.
Finish that building. Then we can get the stone workshop. Then we can have stone walls.
In about half an hour.
Okay. Come on, finish.
Attention. Building completed.
Bam.
Oh, we can even squeeze it in there. Nice.
Market goes like here. That might be fine.
High density. Better hope those walls never get breached.
It'll be fine. When they're all made of stone, nothing could possibly go wrong.
And I guess you took my we should have enough soldiers to man every tower as a challenge. Because
there's a lot of towers.
Crazy with towers.
Well, I realize the towers are better, so
Yeah.
maybe more towers is better. Do we want? What do you think we want? Snipers or soldiers? Soldiers have a much higher rate of fire, but a much lower range.
I think probably a mix.
That seems like the most logical answer.
Probably like 60-40 rangers and snipers.
Soldiers?
Soldiers? Whatever. Yeah, sure.
Actually, that's what I should do, is I should decommission some rangers.
Right? Okay.
Oh, because the soldiers attack better, right?
They, like,
Faster?
a ranger takes, like, 4 hits and a soldier takes, like, 2 to kill something.
Okay.
Rangers run faster.
We should probably keep a couple of rangers, because we do need still some scouting
Sure.
and pushing to clear out the room for our next series of walls.
Okay. Stone walls first, I think, right?
Stone walls have never let us down, except for the times they let us down.
Except for when they let us down.
Wait, you can populate new Jace tokens? What?
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, there's a Jace. So okay, so there's an important rules change that you're probably not aware of. Planeswalkers are now legendary, and the Planeswalker rule is gone.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
When did that happen?
That happened in Ixalan, so like halfway through last year.
Okay.
And the Jace from Ixalan, his ultimate ability.
Wait, so are Planeswalkers no longer a type?
They're a type.
They're still a type.
They're still a type.
But
the
they're
Planeswalker
legendary.
rule is removed. Planeswalkers are now legendary Planeswalker. You see how he says legendary Planeswalker? So his ultimate ability is that he makes non-legendary copies of that card. So instead of having the one Jace Planeswalker, you get two.
That seems fun.
There's an infinite combo with anything that either like puts a few more counters on the Planeswalker or doubles the number of. It's doubling season. Doubling season goes infinite.
Doubling season is an infinite combo with anything good. So
yes, it's a doubling. But yeah, you get an infinite number of Jaces and an infinite number of illusions, which is kind of fun. You still need to wait a turn to win, but you think shocking towers might be better than like
we've never built a shocking tower. Sounds like we need a power plant if you want to build that many shocking towers.
Let's get a power plant then, and let's start upgrading some walls.
Infected on near the colony.
Attacking from the north.
Let's upgrade some walls.
All of our walls face north.
I see a problem we have currently that I'm going to fix right now.
What's this?
There's a gate right here that really needs to exist.
That probably would help.
Let's get some soldiers.
Queue everything up here.
Mm-hmm. They're like a... There we go, that works. I think...
Wait, doesn't the legendary rule works off the name, not the subtype, right? So the
No, it doesn't.
change means that you could have a Jace cutting Castaway and a Jace
Yes. So now you
living
can...
guild pack at the same time?
Yeah, you can have all the Jaces out at the same time.
That's dumb. Why did they do that?
I assume rules complexity?
That's dumb.
Oh no.
Coming to the wrong side!
Those jerks! Oh no! It's fine.
Oh, do we have people who are just stuck?
He's not stuck.
I mean, he's a little stuck if you had to do the tower jump. Well, here goes the town.
But it's fine if we lose this town. We've lost towns like this before. Should I cancel that? No, I can't now.
Oh yeah, no, I guess if you want to make tokens, you couldn't have them not be a planeswalker and still have planeswalker abilities.
I think
that makes sense.
My feeling on the Jace card is they made the card because they could, because of the rule change, and not they changed the rules to make the card. Maybe I'm wrong, but see, it's fine.
Okay, maybe we haven't lost everything.
Hundreds of people died, but it's like no big deal. They're expendable. All we really did is lose a few walls. And a little bit of time.
I agree, Raywen. We gotta get our townspeople some hammers. Maybe that's a thing we can do once we invent iron.
Oh, you want the townspeople to fight back?
I think anyone with hammers, but ideally the townspeople.
Ah, that's fine. Okay.
Like, you raised a good point about how we can't fight from the top of towers with hammers. I mean, maybe throwing hammers.
Throwing hammers, that sounds... A hammer bro. A hammer bro would deal with some zombies pretty quick.
Yeah, that's what we need. We need throwing hammers.
Okay, let's get the tower built first. That'll help. And repair that too. Great. Okay, so that wall's reestablished. Then we just need to fix this wall. And continue making other things stone.
Make all the walls stone.
This wall should become stone.
Definitely. Is stone gates a separate thing that we have to research?
No, we got stone gates. It's stone towers I'm currently researching.
Okay.
And
Stone houses.
then stone house. Why? I don't like it. Too many bad guys.
We can take care of that.
Let's go.
Oh, maybe not.
No, it's fine. They're like they can't.
I know they can't zombified the town any more than they've already zombified that part of the town. Except they totally can because you've unzombified parts of it. Where are all these coming from?
Don't know. I really need the town fixed now.
You again.
Okay. Oh, they're becoming veterans. That's good.
Yep. Everyone's a veteran.
Where did this wall even go?
This is a perfect excuse to push it further.
Then I forgot where. Oh, that's why I can't see.
What do you want now?
This is a perfect excuse to push it
first.
further.
Yeah. Oops. Well, and we need to do it anyway. I just accidentally spent all our gold on making all our walls stone. It's not the worst. It's
Well,
just efficiency
all
was
right.
lost. So I wanted to get this as close and prepared as soon as possible.
Is everything okay? Perfect. Bring 'em on. Let's get them. Orders, sir. Attack!
Yes.
Okay, we're back to having like a lot of workers.
Ready and waiting.
We're catching back up.
It was only a minor setback.
Not the end of the world. But
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
That's I mean, I think that's why we need to build like this more, is because it's weirdly easy. Like, they lose a lot of dudes when they're just running around smashing houses. You kill a
Yeah.
lot of zombies that way.
Yeah, especially if it's like all surrounded and everyone's in towers. We can hit the center from all the towers.
Yeah.
Reporting for duty.
It's like their whole town was a trap.
Any orders?
Okay. It seems like the place to build a wall, doesn't it? It
Yeah.
really does.
And then probably from like the stone tower there across to the east to those
Or, like,
trees.
Oh, that way?
Yeah, and then you can build
That
one.
one, yeah, okay.
That's a tiny
Yeah.
wall.
I like that plan. That's a good plan. No need to like tear down this whole wall. We can leave it up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We were just talking about how good it was to leave this wall up. Now you're thinking of tearing it down?
No, not really.
Crazy?
Okay, let's see what we can build. Market. I'll just build a lot of soldiers. Seems like a decent plan. Did I not research? I thought I could have sworn I. No, I did not research the shocking tower. It was spent the gold on something else. I think we need a market. Food. Yeah, I think it's time to do that expansion we were just talking about.
You're not gonna finish up the wall there?
I'm
okay.
finishing the wall, don't worry.
Let's go.
I'm just realizing we need workers and we need room to put
We need
things.
stuff and things, and the stuff and things to support those stuff and things.
Great idea, sir. Waiting on orders. All right. Orders, sir.
It's a tough zombie.
Commander, let's
It
go.
seems real empty up there.
Attention.
I'm sure, like,
Completed.
about here, there's a doomed village.
Probably.
Why didn't that wall get upgraded?
Attention. Building completed.
This better be good.
Okay.
Do you need me? Of course, my commander.
I have some concerns about just, like, that this is very far away
From,
everything else.
but we're gonna put things closer to it.
Yeah.
Like soon, everything up to the sea up there is going to be ours.
That's what we need. We need stone houses.
Yeah, that'll get us more houses.
If I fill the middle with towers, you think that's a decent wall?
I guess.
Commander?
We could put every spikes up to about here too.
All the spikes.
Which
everywhere.
actually, since I'm not really using wood at the moment, I should spike everywhere.
At your service. Attention. Building complete.
Zombies hiding up there,
Yeah.
preventing our spikes from being built.
Why is
Ready and waiting.
there some sneaky zombie somewhere? Where is this?
Understood.
Is there a limit on the number of spikes there could be? Oh, I must have run out of gold again. That's probably what happened.
Yes, you are edible.
Okay. Yeah. 400. Okay.
Sorry, sir. I was cleaning my weapon. Come on. I will kill our enemies. All right. Of course.
Curious.
Commander.
Get the lay of the land a little bit over this way.
Understood. Bring 'em on.
I guess we can also, like,
People are asking me to explain what happened with Falcon 9.
Let's go.
do we have official confirmation? That
No.
it's- Okay.
Come on.
Will we ever?
Yeah, we definitely will. By tonight or tomorrow. For certain.
This is also a really cool shot. Chris just has up on the screen.
All right.
I'll link it again. I'll link you straight to the Periscope here.
Yeah, a periscope of
This is SpaceX's official Periscope of the Falcon 9 payload, which is obviously a Tesla Roadster with a mannequin in a spacesuit orbiting the Earth right now. In, what, 3 or 4 hours, they will do the trans-Martin injection. It's not really a TMI burn if they're not actually going to Mars, but I think they're calling it that anyway.
okay, the fake.
They're doing... No, it's not a fake burn. It's
I know
a
it's
real
not a fake-
burn.
it's a fake-
It's not going to Mars.
It's a fake going to Mars burn.
Yes.
It's a simulated going to Mars burn.
Sort of. But yeah, it's they keep switching camera angles, and you get like a shot of the Earth behind the car all lit up, or I mean, right now it's not a very good shot, but earlier we had a great shot with where you see the Earth reflecting in the door panel.
I like the shot where the car was all in black and the Earth was behind it. That was good too.
A lot of good shots.
Yeah.
Wonder what the tires are for.
That's a good question. Hadn't considered that. Nowhere to put it.
I thought we'd squirreled away a place for the market. Right there.
That's the worst place.
It's going to block everything.
It blocks everything.
How about down here?
Where?
Between...
That blocks everything. Between...
In places it can't go.
Yeah, it feels like there's... Actually, there's room here.
But that'll decrease the effectiveness of our farm.
Only by a little bit.
Like 6.
We need the market more.
All right.
Market gives us more gold.
Yeah, here, we're getting another good earth reflection in the door.
Yeah, there you go. Is it like rotating slowly?
It is, yeah, slowly spinning around. It's not being stabilized right now, I don't think. I think they'll stabilize it right before the final burn.
These do not become upgraded into power plants. That's interesting.
I mean, a mill and a power plant seem like very different things.
I was kind of expecting everything to be able to be upgraded, though. Like, I get that they're very different. Did those go on these?
What?
The
What
power
go on?
plant. The power? I don't know. Or maybe they go on, like, maybe they go on a tile.
Do they need to be somewhere specific?
I don't know. Maybe they might need oil. Whatever that means.
Yeah, we still don't know where oil comes from.
No. No, we don't.
We ought to figure that out at some point.
Wait, I thought... Not it.
Houses are being attacked?
Yeah, I forgot to put a guy up.
Oh, okay.
I'm not even sure if the zombie's still alive anymore. It just...
It might have spiked itself
It might have
to death.
spiked itself to death, yeah.
So we're up to day 38.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing better than we were last couple of times.
Yes, tell me. But be quick.
Yeah, so it's interesting out here.
Gotcha.
It's pretty damn open,
As
unfortunately.
long as you pay me. Great idea. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Roger that.
I think... Actually, let me check one more place.
Okay.
Is this... Yeah, that's the way down.
That's all. So, great. I'm sure. Faster than my bow. Sounds interesting. It could be worse. What's up? Any infected around?
Attention. Technology research finished.
Oh, more orders.
Yeah, I think I figured out our next expansion. I think it's
Where
gotta
is
be,
our next expansion?
I think it's got to be here.
Okay.
So we're gonna do a similar thing we did the last time,
Ready and waiting.
where we build like there, like that, I guess,
Building.
and then we connect this over here somewhere or over there.
Okay.
Sorry, sir. I was cleaning my weapon. Of course, my commander. Understood.
Because we're gonna need more food now,
Attention.
Oh, yeah, I guess we do. So we need some grass.
because we're densifying up now, right now. That's,
Well, it doesn't get more dense than we are, I don't think.
well, what I mean is we're oh, that's a big building.
Oh, yeah, the power plant's no kidding around.
I guess it's gonna go in a.
I would wait to build it outside the wall until we built the wall.
Sure, I'll build the wall first.
Think about it. That tower's open from like 2 different directions, huh?
This one?
Yeah.
It's gonna have walls next to it.
Okay.
Just guide me to the infected. Infected on daily colony.
Western infect.
See, it's a good thing that we did
Yeah.
not build the power plant outside the wall.
On your orders.
I should probably pull these 5 guys back in.
Probably.
Because this is going to be a big... This is going to be bad. This is going to be bad.
This is our 3rd invasion? Or 4th?
3rd, I think?
Day 40. Yeah, it looks like they're coming right for this corner, too.
Maybe establishing there would not be the worst.
Could you rush to seal it, though?
I can't really, no.
So I don't think it would actually be a good idea.
Spike time, right?
Sure. Oh, I don't know if you saw this.
That's a cool shot.
Don't panic.
Mhm.
That is replacing the dashboard, or the computer in the dashboard.
Solid reference.
You don't want to put people into those towers.
Yeah.
It'll be way too hard to get them back out, and I don't think the zombies will attack the towers if we don't have people in them. They might.
They will, actually. But it's not gonna... It doesn't give
Well,
us
but that
any
would be
benefit.
good. No, that would be good.
But they're
because
not in
it's
range.
Oh, they're not in range?
Yeah, they're not gonna be in range.
Well, then deconstruct them real quick. Oh, no, they're going right past them.
Okay, okay.
See? Zombies know where the juicy stuff is.
I wish they didn't.
It would be better. Man, those
Maybe this is
spikes put in
fine.
a lot of work.
Maybe this is fine. Okay. I feel like this is definitely our weak point right now.
Yeah, but if we can defend the weak point, that means we're doing good. Cool. That was easy.
Some of them did stop for lunch, but that's fine. That'll
They
hang out
they
with us.
didn't so much stop as they got pushed over and had no choice but to attack them.
Oh yeah, probably.
It was
right,
like a
'cause-
sea of zombies, and they were all trying to get to the weak point, but a few of them got caught in that little bit there.
Okay, time to redistribute some dudes. Make sure people are uncovering all the angles. Right, okay. Got to finish this wall. That's the thing to do.
That little stone there, I mean, it's good, but it also seems awkward and like it's going to get in our way.
With this stone?
No, the trees and the mountain.
Oh, this stone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that stone also is going to get in our way, but in an entirely different way.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, this game uses words for different things that
No,
are
it is.
confusing at times.
It's better if this is the other way. Because field of view is a really important thing that I need to think about all the time. Okay, so now I can put a poorly defended power plant down? Except I can't.
I mean, yeah, if we had the resources, you could.
What are you missing? Okay, we're just making gold for that. Okay, that's fine.
Is that wall not connected there?
Nah, not yet.
Alright.
It's not really defending anything, also.
I mean, well, it's soon going to be defending a power plant, and we still have a gap open there as well.
I'm
Alright,
aware
we're not
of this.
perfect. We're not perfect.
We're
Alright.
trying. We're building. We're trying. We're going. We don't have any. We don't have an abundance of resources. You know what I could do here? Actually, this is probably that's really gonna help us a lot, right?
Sure. Sure.
Less gold, less stone, which we don't have enough stone either. If I put this down here, this covers everything we need covered. So
Nice.
probably should do that.
Yeah, that's what you want.
We have a really big base right now.
We have a giant base.
I like it. The only other question is, we can't really...
Don't poke the Doom. We know what happens when you poke the Doom.
You know what might be good? Having a wall
Not
here.
poking the Doom.
Not poking the Doom. This is not as involve poking Doom. Like, building a wall right
sure
here...
that doesn't involve poking the Doom?
90%. 90% sure that does not involve...
What is Doom curiosity? Go back down to the Doom. We're... Zach is just so curious about wanting to poke these taverns of Dooms and the dwelling of Doom.
When you poke it hard enough, good thing, like, treasure fell out of it. I know also
but a lot of
millions of
zombies
fell out of it, but hey, who's counting?
Sure. I was gonna come up with a different title for the stream, wasn't I?
Yeah, you were thinking about that.
But then I got distracted by the Falcon.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell everyone we're distracted a little bit by space.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? Roger that.
Any orders?
No one will be upset for you by distracted by space. Space is cool. I kind of wish there was more we could do in Kerbal Space Program.
Do you need me? All the way. Any orders?
Alright, the new title is Killing Zombies and Being Distracted by Space. Speaking of being distracted by space, let's reload that space. Keep distracting us.
Commander?
Look, we got a wall.
I don't know. If I wanted to get fancy, I could probably picture it onto the stream, but I guess that's like copyright violation and stuff.
It's also a black screen right now. Like, it's been cool, but it's been only intermittently cool.
I don't actually know if it's
Let's go.
loaded right now or not.
We officially have a new district.
Come on.
District Too Much Stone inside
What are
it.
your orders?
Tomb curiosity is the feeling when you keep hearing about this FPS and you want to know more about it. Yeah.
Doom yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not wrong.
Mm-hmm. Good joke.
Oh, you had to explain it. How did we see the other side of
I guess this guy's got really good range.
Alright. They're just coming from everywhere now.
Yeah, the zombies seem to have...
Jerks.
That's what I need to do. That's the simplest solution to my problems. It's not a good solution, but I need one more worker to get started, so I'm just going to dismiss somebody so I can build a power plant. So I can build cottages, so I can build more power plants.
Oh, apparently maybe the feed is dead now. That's sad.
That's too bad. Yeah, I guess this guy was taking pot shots at the zombies over here.
I guess that's not the worst.
I'm not going to complain if there's less zombies.
Yeah, exactly.
So
let's fill this whole area up with stuff.
We need to finish this building to do that, basically.
Why aren't we building a power plant?
Because I didn't have enough workers.
Ah.
Because you need 8 workers for power plant, but 4 workers for mill.
Attention. Building completed.
Now I have to get distracted by space again and find out why they turned the feed off.
Guess we'll put cottages in here. Nothing wrong with cottages.
Attention. Building completed.
Okay. Let's get some quarry going. 8 stone.
Apparently, the Falcon Heavy launch was the second biggest live stream on YouTube in history.
Wow.
What was the... Ah, the Red Bull Stratos joke. Okay. with 8 people watching. That makes some sense.
I like that they were both space things.
People like space.
They do like space.
Building completed.
A
Why?
friend of yours had conversation with a government and psych teacher the other day. Okay.
So we need 30 stone, then we can build a power plant. I don't know how much energy. 160. That seems worth it.
That's a lot of power.
Yeah.
Wow.
That means we could like.
We can like get rid of all of these.
Yeah, that's
mills.
like as much as we're generating right now, because that's 90.
More than what we're generating right now.
That's exactly what we're generating right now.
So we can't get rid of all of the mills. So we can get rid of some.
What we can do is build one of these.
Build 2 of them. And then we can get rid of all
build
of
2 of them, clear out the other things, put new things in those places. I guess this
like
is,
it.
I guess this is gonna live out here somewhere.
Yeah, no. Put it wherever.
Or it could like no, it's not gonna fit for most of these. It would fit here.
That's where you put the second one.
Okay. Sure. That's a cool looking building.
Don't deal with problems with genocide. That
Genocide-
seems like a bad thing.
Genocide is a bad solution. So is eugenics. Eugenics is not well thought out. We need power. If this thing requires oil or something, I'm going to be very upset.
It probably does.
It probably
Maybe we
doesn't.
can go out into the world somewhere and find
find
some
oil.
It's got to exist, right?
Yeah.
Attention. Building completed.
Seems to just work.
Well, that's OP.
It did take us a lot of effort to get here
True.
to this point.
Yeah, okay, maybe it's not completely OP. But then what the hell is the oil for?
I don't know. Maybe there's like tanks. Can't.
Tanks?
There could be tanks.
Think there could be tanks?
There's snipers.
Okay, yeah, no, you raised a good point.
Like this thing has massive gears on it. You could have like maybe it's not like an
Steampunk
Abrams. Maybe it's
zombie
like
tank.
a mech walker with something. I don't know.
Ooh, yeah, Mac. I like that.
I mean, we're close to researching the foundry, so
Attention.
And that's what we need for the iron factory making?
the foundry is the iron research building.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, what do we need? We need food. A good thing we took all these fields.
Attention. Technology research finished.
So how come people are still, like, liking this stream at hundreds a second, even though nothing is happening on
Because liking the stream is the best way to make a comeback, obviously.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. 'Cause what else are they gonna do? I guess the stupid Earth is probably in the way of the antenna, and they're doing a press conference right now. So they're not paying attention to it.
Oh, that makes sense. The Earth is in the way.
Attention. Building completed.
Well, I believe right now it is somewhere over between India and just in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
Mm-hmm.
So they may not have like radio receiver in that neck of the woods.
Makes sense. It's so nice to have a little extra gold.
Did we ever get that Margaret built?
Yeah, right here.
What is it doing for us? Nothing until we tell it to.
Building complete.
Let's sell some iron.
Attention. Building complete.
We can't buy...
Oil is expensive.
Yeah, we're not really using the iron. I'll go down to like half iron.
In theory, they could relay the signal through a nearby satellite, but you would have to contract that with the satellite manufacturers, and that would be expensive.
And this is really like... This is just like a sort of silly PR thing, right?
The only reason to have live HD cameras on this is so a million people could be watching it on YouTube.
Yeah. Just... One of these just came by. Don't like that.
We are up to day 50.
We're day 50. Wow. Damn. We survived this long on the harder mode.
Yes, but we died immediately after this.
True. I think we need a second wall here. A second slightly grander wall.
You know, I know he put a $300,000 car in space. I'm saying that satellite-to-satellite communication is harder and more expensive than that if you don't absolutely need to do it.
It's like logistically hard and expensive.
It's just the logistics.
It's just logistics.
Because that's not like a service you can just... Like, you can't... a cell phone.
Right,
If you want cellular data, you can just go to any number of suppliers and buy that. But no one's really selling that much satellite-to-satellite communication. It's not really a thing that you need.
Yep.
Now, for example, when the... one of his other crazy ideas, they're planning on launching... somewhere over 1,000 to 7,000 satellites into space to be an internet constellation. That would certainly have the capability of relaying communications back and forth. And they'd almost certainly use it for that. But that's several years away at least.
Is that likely to actually happen?
Pretty likely.
Wow. This is like... Would that be global internet or partially global internet?
It would be a...
Global Wi-Fi?
7,000 satellites.
Oh, yeah, that sounds pretty global.
Lot of satellites.
Yeah, okay.
No, it wouldn't be Wi-Fi. It wouldn't be any existing standard.
Okay. Will it be a new thing?
It wouldn't be too useful for like cell phones either, because you're going to need a big phased array antenna.
Oh, okay. So basically, you build. So then, like, LA
get like
would have an internet center that collects the internet, and then
you get a pizza box and you put it on your roof.
Okay.
And the internet goes right to the pizza box.
Cool.
And you have basically a speed of light link between any two pizza boxes.
Nice.
Because it's a mesh network in space. And they're not talking about putting it in like a super high orbit. They're talking about putting it in a pretty low orbit. So it's only going to be a couple 100 miles from your pizza box to the satellite. And then it's the shortest distance possible to the next satellite and the next and the next. And then down to the pizza box that you want to connect to. So it'll be great for anyone rural. It'll be great for backup. It'll be great for, like, honestly, this office here, where we only have 10 megabit networking through the office. If we could put one of these in a window somewhere and get, like, faster internet, that'd be great.
That'd be great. That'd be amazing.
And, of course, it'll be useful on, you know, boats and planes and stuff like that as well. But it'll be really useful for Australia and for parts of Africa that don't have access to high bandwidth links.
And
it's better than an undersea cable.
Yes. Okay, are they coming here? I guess they might be coming here. I'm trying to figure out where the bad guys are.
I think they're coming here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Which is kind of the worst place. You could spike it up.
I would rather have that than a few more spikes. I will also spike it up.
The thing that makes it better than cabling is the cable that goes from North America to Australia does not connect to my bedroom, which is where I would like the internet to be fastest. And, you know, the same for the people in Australia. It connects, you know, in the middle of Australia, and then it's got to go all up and around everywhere. Whereas this could be much more points.
Also, this would reduce latency in an insane way,
it would
right?
Reduce latency.
Yeah.
That's why it's better. Because it's a shorter physical distance.
Which means, like, if you want to play video games with somebody in Australia, it wouldn't suck anymore.
No, you still won't be able to play video games.
Oh, okay. Not that cool.
That would require probably faster than speed of light latency.
Okay.
That's a different set of technology.
They tricked us. They juked us.
They did trick us. It's a good thing you didn't build all those spikes. That's a good thing you did build all those spikes.
Is this the end?
I don't know. Do you think it's the end?
Maybe.
Do you
Trying to
feel
find.
like it's the end?
It may not be the end, actually.
I don't think it's the end. I want to believe that tower is going to hold.
If this thing finishes, I think they're done for.
I guess we'll get to see how good the shocking tower is.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Or we
shockingly
won't.
good.
The reinforcements have arrived, which is good. Oh, this tower's going down. Come on, Shocking Tower. Shock. Shock.
Shock. Okay, that's pretty good.
That's very good. On this line, okay.
I think it would have been nicer if it was closer to the edge, but
Well,
that'll be real good when
it's-
there's just swarms against the wall.
Yeah. It would be better if it was closer to the edge, but I don't want to block.
No, I know
everything.
you can't block everything.
Yeah.
Ooh, is it coming back? It's flickering. It's not flickering on Periscope. But now it's flickering on Periscope. All right. YouTube feed is ahead.
At your service.
Okay.
Commander?
These soldiers can go somewhere else. They can go back to wherever the hell I stole them from.
For the humans!
Nope, we're back to the title card. Oh well.
Okay. Disappointing.
Orders, sir.
I was enjoying watching Starman.
Oh, that might have been a bad placement.
Waiting on orders.
Let's see, where do we need people? We need people everywhere. Is that not a... Is that a hole?
Think so?
That's a hole.
That's a hole in the wall.
There's a
Not
wall.
good. There's a wall there.
Good. I think we're doing pretty well. What do we want? We want to build a foundry, right? We need research.
Foundry's the next thing, right?
Yeah. Bank would be good too, but
Do we have space for a bank?
I don't know. Here, gotta sell some wood. I wish you could increase, like, the total wood you can hold at any one time.
I thought that's what the warehouse was supposed to do.
I guess it does. It expands its storage by 50, which isn't a lot.
That's not much, though.
Really not much. Maybe we should build that second power plant.
Weren't we going to build it inside the center area? Right there?
Put it here. I actually managed to use up all the power of this thing already, so...
You got greedy.
Yep.
Oh, the feed is back.
Doesn't look like much.
Attention. Technology
Yeah, it does. I see some ice up here. Something there. So it's in nighttime right now, which is why it's completely black.
I see in the chat that just somebody has said UFOs.
I'll disable that chat so we don't have to see that anymore.
We don't want to look at that chat. Like any chat with more than 500 people in it is unusable.
I'll even turn the whole Periscope thing off and we can just watch it on YouTube.
That's better.
Not see the million hearts.
There we go.
completed.
Might as well research the bank.
We're not going to have anywhere to put the bank.
We can build this already.
Nice.
We just need to save up for it. What do we need? We need 50
day and a
iron,
half worth of gold.
30. I really want to blow this up.
I don't think you want to blow it up.
I know I don't want to blow it up, but it's so big.
Like, just look around. We could claim so much more space.
Where should we claim next?
I would go that iron area and then extend out from there. Or
we can also go that side.
Or that side. That's also good.
You know what? I'm curious about what's down here.
What do you want? Okay.
I mean, you're never gonna get a connection with the exact latency of the speed of light because there's going to be modulation and demodulation delays.
Okay.
But yeah, you're right. I guess the Earth is around 100 milliseconds.
What if
halfway
we
around,
took
so.
this area?
Actually, that looks
Look
pretty
how
good.
like isolated this is.
And so much forest. We could have all the wood we ever wanted.
Mm-hmm. We pretty much already do, but
We could have even more.
Yeah.
We buy oil. Maybe we have to just buy oil at the market. Like maybe that's how oil works.
We don't have a. I mean, yeah, there's not a building that makes oil, but I feel like that's got to be oil or something, right? That can't just be. I don't know.
Oh, you actually did the math? I appreciate that.
What? Roger that. Straight to the heart.
But even a ping of 100 milliseconds,
You order, you pay.
you could play games at that, but I don't know if you'd want to.
100 is not that bad, honestly.
It depends on the game.
True. In general, it's not particularly bad. Can we just move?
I don't know. An old school FPS, that would kill me.
Sure, but most people aren't playing Doom these days.
I know.
I'm sorry.
But
I
what if
understand.
I like playing Doom 2?
There's nothing wrong with playing Doom 2. Doom 2 is an excellent game.
And like everything with networking models based on the Tribes engine and stuff.
That no one plays Tribes anymore. Not
No
even,
one plays Tribes anymore, but the
Not even-
Tribes networking code is in a ton of games.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. It got... I was part of a game engine. It was part of...
So tired.
Was it part of Source or something?
That was amazing.
No, it wasn't Source. It was something else.
Yeah.
I forget what it was called. It was a game engine I used,
Okay.
which is why I know that.
Are you sure?
Remember what that engine was called? Shit. I spent like 2 years of my life fucking with that thing. It was terrible and I hate it.
Did Foundry live here?
Foundry should live behind
maybe
a wall.
just
We've got
right
plenty
here.
of space over there.
Yeah.
We don't want to take up the nice grass.
That's getting. Their buildings are getting increasingly ridiculous. Okay, then that should be.
Another veteran sniper. You may not even like need a wall. You just need.
I need a wall here.
I mean, you need a wall, but you don't need towers and stuff in it. You probably just take care of it with like a what do you call it?
Put
Zappy thing.
the shocking tower.
Yeah.
But just dump a shocking tower, put some walls in front of it, and some spikes, and
Yeah.
then call it a day. Yeah, probably.
Like, are the zombies really gonna attack?
I mean, this
there?
is near the town of Doom.
Oh, right,
It's actually
yeah,
connected
no, it
to the
is
town of
Doom.
Doom, but it might be fine. It might be good enough.
If only we could like send a sniper up the mountain.
Oh, just have them live up here?
Yeah. Then you can have like a nice little kill box where they knock down one wall and then you have a bigger wall and spikes. And...
See what you're saying? You know what I want to do?
Ooh, Earthrise from Spaceman.
Oh, nice. It's going to take a minute. So if you guys want to see it.
I will share the link again. This time it's the YouTube link, which is better than the Periscope link.
Do you like that?
It's not Periscope. Oh, actually, no, that is Earthrise in the reflection of the mirror, I guess.
That's cool.
I don't know. Is it really Earthrise if you're in orbit? I'm not sure what you technically call that.
The walls are under attack.
It might still be sunrise. We might need more up here. We might need some defenses and maybe a tower.
Attacked from all sides here.
Yeah,
Our defenses are being attacked.
but here, look at this.
Yeah, no, I saw you build that.
Some people look at
That's
you.
good.
You didn't have any reaction. And you think that about this? This is probably what we want, right? Like they'll take ages to destroy this.
I would put spikes in front of it too.
Sure.
Just because, why not?
The car is spinning. The car is spinning. Yes, definitely spinning.
Oh, I think they may be stopping it from spinning, actually.
Oh,
Did on near the colony. They are approaching.
Attacking from the south!
so it's probably going to be these two again. So should we quickly build a wall here? In front of our spikes.
Do we really have the stone to spare at the time to do it?
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
Oh, wait. Check the range on your shock tower. We should not.
That we still have this and these guys.
Okay, fine, do it.
Oh, we need to check out what this does. Okay, we got a advanced quarry. That sounds good. Advanced farm. That sounds good. Advanced mill. Great. Oil platform. Oil pool. Radar tower. Wire fence trap. Executor. That's an attack tower. That sounds good. And a engineering center.
0.6 cell radius? What does that even mean?
Massive damage with an effective 0.6 cells. I'm guessing that means it does an explosion that only takes up slightly over half a tile. Like that's got to be a cell, right?
Yeah, but how do you use that? You put it outside your walls?
No, it probably means it hits a cell far away. Because
Is that what you think it does?
checks nearby enemies inflicting massive damage within an effective.
Who knows?
View range. It says its view range is 12. Let's look at here. If we look at a comparison. So I'm guessing within a range of 12 it does that.
Okay,
that's-
maybe.
We should also check on. It's hitting them.
Is it? Just
It
barely.
was.
Oh, just barely. I'm not convinced this was a good idea. I think you've got too deep a zone of spikes.
It's possible.
That thing is super effective when it goes off.
It really, really is, yeah.
It just turns them into chunk. Okay, maybe not the big ones.
Well, that's good, because this is for the big ones, and that's for everything else. See, I agree that if we put the wall one back, it would work better.
Yeah, it would work with it.
I don't think we can have too much wall, though. Not convinced.
Maybe.
Like, it's not like we didn't hole.
And now if you put spikes in front of the wall, like that'll double up the effective of everything. Double up the effectiveness of everything, is what I meant to say.
There we go. That looks like a good...
Yeah. I
Yeah.
would not want to knock on that door.
Maybe we should do that everywhere.
Yeah.
Maybe we do that when we're attacked. I don't know. We're on day
We should-
62.
We should think about if we're going to need to expand anywhere, but I guess we already have.
We have a lot of space right now.
I guess we just want to focus on researching the things that we can research at the metal foundry.
I want food and probably a few more houses.
Can we build iron houses now? Advanced houses?
There's no such thing as an advanced house. I wonder what the engineering center will give us. Sophisticated units.
That's where we make tanks.
The Thanos, the Titan, and the Lucifer. Those sound good.
Yeah, one of those has got to be a tank. I could look it up, but I'm not
Nah,
going to.
that's. We want to get there on our own.
Organically? All right.
Organically, yeah.
Attention.
It's interesting. We haven't like been attacked in a few places in a long, long time. Like this is. They get large zombie raids up here, but nothing else. And this has never been attacked. What
Yet.
if? Let me just verify something real quick. I'm just thinking we get so few zombies. What if this area is actually blocked off? It's probably not, but we don't know for sure. Okay, it's definitely not blocked off.
That might be blocked off somewhere, but not there.
That's connected here, which just goes all the way down. I mean, I guess we could claim this area next if we really wanted to.
I mean, that wouldn't be the worst plan.
Having more territory and more fallback and everything seems like the way
Just
to do
a
it.
big buffer zone between the zombies and the juicy bits of our civilization would be good.
Yes. Stone houses.
You going to bed? Good night, EE.
Good night. Thanks for...
Yeah, thanks for hanging out. It's been fun.
Charge! For the colony! All right.
What do you think we want first? Maybe an advanced farm? Or maybe an advanced mill. That might be good.
Why do we need an advanced mill? We already have power plants.
We're like a check out our power.
Any orders?
Do you think an advanced mill would be more powerful than a power plant?
No, but based on the language
Gives us an upgrade path for the ones we already have.
Uh-huh. And it doesn't
Okay.
require, it does not require more workers.
Ah, yes. Okay. You sold me.
We also get the wire fence trap, which sounds
We'll
pretty
do that next. More power.
Is everything okay? That will be easy. Bring 'em on!
Maybe this is blocked off.
It can't be. It can't be, can it? Like, it's so open.
Yeah, but maybe it is. Like,
I know everywhere else we
hardly
get...
full of zombies.
Everywhere else we get attackers. Okay. Slightly too many.
Yeah, take him to the tower.
At your service.
Is there a way to, like...
What?
That's what I need to do. I need to start using control rooms.
That's a good idea.
Because then we can have, like, the floating people in a control room.
Just guide me to the infected. Understood. I will kill our enemies.
Great.
On your orders.
You know what? I might, for now, build some more soldiers.
It's going to be a while till we had advanced units. So yeah, I think more soldiers.
We can also always, like... Because they require population, we can always decommission our soldiers and make them into better soldiers.
Right.
Slowly.
Perfect.
And I guess that clearly has to connect to the other side over there. But maybe there's a forest or something and it doesn't. Seems possible.
I think the zombies are just lazy on this side.
Understood.
That's my guess.
Reporting for duty. Ready and waiting. At your service. Just tell me what to do. Let's go. Any orders?
Okay, so I'm gonna have like a group of a bunch of soldiers that are just gonna, whenever there's a big problem somewhere, they're gonna head that direction. Because we have like,
Okay.
all our defenses currently work.
They seem to work pretty good.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Maybe we leave one guy here forever.
Sorry, sir. I was cleaning my weapon. Do you need me? Any orders?
just make sure there's not like.
Technology research finished. Tell me.
This better be good.
Where are you?
Gotcha. Okay.
You see this ranger?
That's weird. Okay, so they have confirmed what happened to the center core.
What happened to the center core?
It ran out of TEA and TEB, so it couldn't relight the engines, and it crashed 300 miles an hour into the ocean. Real hard.
300 miles an hour sounds real hard to me.
But that means that if it couldn't relight the engines, it didn't crash into the drone ship.
Mm-hmm.
Because they intentionally aim it away from the drone ship in case of
In case
it
of that
crashing at
exact
300
situation.
miles an
Yeah.
hour. Yeah.
Makes sense.
And interestingly enough, the last one that crashed into the ocean, they failed to destroy it. It survived an ocean landing.
Oh, it survived the
Yeah.
ocean. Okay. I was like, they failed to destroy it? What? Here they come. They've decided they like this.
All right. We got the zombies.
Understood. That won't be easy.
This wall probably needs to test the tower. Hide the energy.
You mean a shocking tower?
Sir,
Sorry, yes.
I was cleaning my weapon.
Why is the power tower called the Tesla tower and the shocking tower called a... I mean, I guess this is based
The
on
names are bad.
based on Tesla's notion of free
Of
energy.
wireless electricity.
Yeah. Where? There we go. There's one.
500 gold to upgrade them?
Yeah, but it's like
Not cheap.
it's free energy. That's 20 energy.
Is 20 energy worth 500 gold?
Probably.
When do we get another mayor? Shouldn't that be like now?
600
600.
apparently. Speaking of that, I was back.
It's been back for a while.
Oh, has it? Okay.
Yeah.
I just noticed that something was actually happening.
Do you need me?
It seems to be rotating between camera feeds, and perhaps one of the camera feeds is either entirely black or broken.
Hmm.
And it also is going, but
Orders, sir.
I believe the burn is scheduled for 5 o'clock our time, I think.
Okay. That's a lot of stuff.
Might be 6, I'm not sure.
A lot of stuff.
For the engineering center, we can do it.
We can get there.
All we need is money. We have everything else.
No, we don't.
What else do we need?
Energy and people.
Oh, right.
Attention.
We have
Building complete.
a lot of food and not too many people.
Energy. We need another one of those.
You got plenty of mills. Upgrade some mills.
That's true.
We're almost at enough gold.
Well, I guess let's sell a bunch of wood and a little bit of the rest of the stuff.
Yeah.
I really want to poke it.
I mean, if we want to just end the stream, we can go poke for Doom.
Well, okay, let's see how we do with this horde attack, which is going to be a big one. So in the east, it said?
That's what it says.
Like upper east or lower east?
Upper East has the least spikes and wall.
I don't really think they're very intelligent about where they attack. Was our last attack here from the south? Was that a south?
That was from the south.
Okay, yeah.
Waiting on orders.
This looks like here. And possibly
Maybe.
there.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of the two. Unless they keep going south, which they're
could,
not. Or are they?
They could keep going south easily. Shocking towers are where all our energy is gone.
Oh, they use a lot of energy? I wonder why.
Here they are. Yeah, thank you.
Get prepared to fall back, because you want to fall all
I
of
think these guys are
back.
going to fall back first.
Wow, that is a sea of zombies. The swarm is too damn big.
This is way too damn big. We probably needed that shocking tower.
Probably. Well, I guess we don't get to poke the doom. We couldn't have built it anyway.
Yeah. Oh, that's because, yeah. I mean, I guess the real place to put it would have been between the two walls.
That wouldn't have been great, because we didn't really have defenses for the outer wall. Well, there goes the town. They're through our main wall.
I know.
So I don't think there's any living through this.
What if this kills them all? I mean, I know
It's
there's
clearly not going to, because most of them didn't come this direction.
There's a lot. There's
a lot. We're very doomed. So we got to day 70.
Day 70.
Maybe the next game will be the one where we actually win, but maybe it won't.
Maybe.
You still holding off hope that we can?
No, I want them to kill the
you want the
command center.
stats.
Yeah, I
Okay.
want to see the numbers. We held up for a long time this time.
Yeah, no, we did pretty good. Just not quite good enough.
I mean, we're technically still killing them, just not quickly enough. Okay. 70 days, 532 people killed. We killed less infected than our...
Yeah, less infected than our best game.
Mm-hmm.
Our best game from yesterday.
Yeah.
Huh. 482. I don't remember if that's higher or lower.
It's gotta be low. It's gotta be lower because we only had 55% score.
We would automatically have half the score.
Yeah. So, we should probably just call it here because, like, unless we really want to just do the beginning of another one.
All right, so we'll come back to this next week, you think?
Yes, maybe. Yes.
Maybe. Yes.
We should probably talk about it a little bit off
All right,
stream.
we'll discuss amongst ourselves.
Yeah.
But until then, check out the rest of the streams on the Schmuckco Twitch channel. You can go to our Twitch events page, and we list all the streams and the times where they start in your time zone. I'll just quickly plug that on Wednesday and Thursday, Jordana and Alan are going to be in here playing Stardew Valley. They're playing, this is a continued playthrough on the Switch. And Alan is going to be here on Friday and Saturday playing more Skyrim. So be sure to check those out. Also, Alan and I do a podcast. If you've been enjoying me getting distracted by space today, you might want to check out Moonlaw. That is the name of the podcast. It's about space news and crazy legal theories like, could you put the headquarters of your company in space to avoid paying taxes?
Is that what this week's episode is?
No, this week's episode is an important update on the future of the Google Lunar X Prize. Because no one is going to win the Lunar X Prize, it turns out.
Bummer.
But I'll tell you more about that if you go listen to the podcast. Anything you want to say, Zach?
No, that's
Nothing
all.
to plug?
Nothing to plug.
But we'll be here next week playing some more games. Until next time, stay weird, everyone.